If we, yeah, but I've been, been doing that shit. Yo, what up? Welcome to the SolidCast episode 38, man. Man, can we make it a fucking 50, bro? That'd be crazy. If we can make it a 50, bro.
We will. What's up, people? Can we give this man a shout out? He actually made a thumbnail.
What up, though? What up?
Can we give this man a shout out? Though?
Not bad, huh?
He actually made a thumbnail. See, he's learning from the teacher. He's getting there. I actually want to blush right now. It looks good. Look at the lights. Look at the logo. It's perfectly centered. He's got the episode like Big Cloud will put it. Look at it. No, is it better than Big Clouds? No, of course not. But it's cool. It's good. It's got that Blaze 4K.
Hey,
he did it in 5
minutes. On Microsoft Paint. Come on, baby.
That's true. He did it in 5 minutes. The reason why you guys are looking at a blank background, he did it in 5 minutes. So he learned a lot. Look what happens. Look at him. Anyway,
he learned. You all set?
Fuck you. Anyway.
But yeah, thumbnails. I've been doing the thumbnails, but I'm like, actually, you did the last one, the Spider-Man one, but the ones before that.
So I've been
you good?
Thumbnails.
You got corona?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Too much bullshit.
Eddie, Denny, my man. Nev, what's good? Cage, what's good? Yokio, what's good? How's that? Up Chuck, what's good? One Up, what's good? What's up, everybody? As y'all roll in, over the when was GamesCom? 2 days ago? Yesterday?
Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
Bro, I don't even know. But the point is, I jumped in your stream. Big Cloud was streaming. He was like, one of the official partners, and he's streaming Gamescom. Shit, look, man.
It was okay. I will say this: when gaming news is this dry, we were really just there for anything at this point. We were like, really, you know what I mean? We were looking for something out of nothing type of thing. We got some cool announcements. Lords of the Fallen, that looked fire. Liza P, day one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Lords of the Fallen, you played the first Lords of the Fallen? We're gonna get into all these, but
nah, I never. No,
you
heard of it. Okay. I never heard of it. That was my first.
Bro, there's a game already, Lords of the Fallen. Visually, it looks cool, but and it's okay. It's not like a terrible game, but you can see what they were. They were trying to.
Okay.
I don't listen. Even Lies of the P. I'm in the official Discord of that.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to snag a early copy. I'm trying to snag let me play a beta. Let me try this shit out.
Oh, you know what you need to do too? Forgot to tell you this too in the chat to pin the merch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You might want to pin that up there, guys. You want to support Blaze? Go ahead and put it up there. Well, I say it, but you want to support Blaze 4K? I just dropped this official merch line. RGTs, we're working on ours, but all proceeds, everything, again, just for Blaze 4K, keep everything going, keep the lights on, the works.
I'm jobless, I'm homeless.
Yeah, we want to keep everything going. Obviously,
set up a GoFundMe, please. Please, so one of you set up a GoFundMe for me, man.
We're going to keep everything popping over here for Blaze, though. You know what I mean? Support them, come through. If you guys can't, buy a shirt, you can't buy a hoodie or whatever, or a mug, then do us a huge favor, hit that like button. That helps the channel grow as well. And of course, that nature.
Hold on. Nev, you told me Nev in the chat, you said last week, he sends me a DM when he got called out. Blaze, I'm going to stop trolling. Here he come next week. And he already told Nev, didn't you buy a mug? Huh? Yo, Nev, matter of fact, I'm going to need you to buy. We'll talk about it, Nev. But shout out to the Canadian
Nev's a fraud.
He's a fucking fraud, bro.
He is a fraud.
Fucking fraud ass. Yeah, that's what black metal. That's what I'm talking about. I am jobless, but listen, I got a call from this guy, and he's like, basically telling me, hey, we want to give you the job. So hopefully that all works out. They're gonna run a background check and shit like that. But, I'm good. So we'll see. Yeah, I just want to say, Big Cloud, before we go over these games and shit, sometimes when you see too much footage on a game, I think for me personally, if you see too much footage of a game, that shit will hurt you. Because like that Rick and Morty thing, that might have looked unique and cool, but that shit looks super generic.
Yeah.
Callisto Protocol, believe it or not, got me worried, bro.
Did you?
Bro, it's coming off a little janky.
It did look janky when he did the little creeping / stealth stabs. Yeah, that
it's not even that, Big Cloud. Why did they add a water country slide in the middle of the game? And it's not like, if they would have made that a 3-second scene, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into this. Yeah. It's not. I'm not hating on the game, but you know what I mean. Muck, what's good? Donald Walker, what's up, bro? John the Don.
John, what up? I do feel like they're just trying to differentiate themselves heavy. That's why I think what's happening. Maybe.
Podcast time. Let's go. Yes, sir. So, like I said, I was in the Big Cloud stream. We're watching the games. There's a couple things that surprised me. I'll get into that. But I want to start off with a game that kind of came out of nowhere. We knew about it for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's been in development hell. I'm sure you know where I'm going. And then they showed CGI, and we're like, oh, please show some gameplay. Right? So I'm talking about Dead Island 2.
Yeah.
And listen, usually I'm not even excited for games like this, but Dying Light made me a fan of that concept. Because I thought Dead Island, Riptide, all those games were kind of too corny-ish, cringeworthy sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit actually looks decent. It looks fun. You know what I mean? It looks like something I'll play and fuck around with people. And I'm serious. Like Dead Island 2, surprisingly, like Dying Light 2 had the torch, and they literally they dropped the torch. Dying Light 2 could have really solidified itself as a mainstay in this industry, but they kind of fumbled the bag a little bit, because Dying Light, the first one, looked so good. It plays so well. The parkour was so unique and cool, and it had this realistic tone to it, and it had this like animation-wise, it was on point. And Dying Light 2 kind of went away from animation.
With that more arcade approach, you know what I mean? It's not like more grounded or realistic or a sense of fear like the first one did with Dying Light.
Yeah.
This one was kind of like more like, oh, this is the world's your playground, and zombies are just in it. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I didn't like that. I kind of took away from the feel and the threat of the zombies. So I didn't even buy Dying Light 2. I know you played it, but I didn't even get Dying Light 2. Looking at obviously Dead Island, when we saw the trailer, I was like, oh, dude, they officially beat the last trailer. Remember the first trailer we got when dude was running?
Right.
He was bit, and he started totally transit and started changing. This is like the best trailer they put out here. The only thing I didn't like, though, why the hell were they censoring it?
Right.
Remember that they were censoring gore. Like,
wait, but they're showing dudes getting their head blown off.
Yeah,
but then they censor some, like maybe the ripping off of but it's like, yo, this is Dying Light, baby.
What we doing here? We putting smiley faces on gore to get away with it? What the hell? They gotta get they need to get past a rating now to show this off on screen. It's like, I don't know. That was stupid to me. But from what we saw, it looks dope. This looks like it's gonna be more of the same we got with the first Dying Light, if you think about it. Just more fun. We saw the drop kick. Everything Dying Light, everything we thought about that was good about Dying Light is here in this. That makes sense. I mean, that serious tone, but also that the fun ways of going about it. I think this is going to be the return to form all the way. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
It looks good.
I'm excited for Dead Island 2. I really am. I'm not excited for it, but I will definitely purchase the fucking thing. You know what I mean? I will. It showed enough, and it looks like it's, listen, then you throw co-op in that bitch and you're in the dimes. What's good?
Actual co-op that works. Oh yeah, for sure. Day one? You day one, or you
probably it just depends. I feel like everything is February too, right? Don't you notice all these games are going February?
Yeah, we got Dead Space in February too, right?
There's a lot of games. I feel like
Yeah.
there's a bunch of games in February. I don't know.
Yeah. No, January is Dead Space. I'm tripping. February is something else. Yeah. Something else.
No.
Yeah, January. Because remember, Callisto Protocol is December.
It's December.
And then yeah, it was it was January. Remember correctly. It's for Dead Space. I forgot you had to look up for your mind. What up, Dimes? What up? What up?
Let me look up something.
Resident Evil 4 is February? Is that February? I thought that was a little back. Okay. Either way, 2023 is going to be fire. That's a lot of games, though, for 2023. A lot of games. So we'll see what's up. You found it?
Yeah, you're right. Listen, and I'm highlighting just the games that we really care about. Like, I'm not gonna bring up Goat Simulator 3. You know what I mean? Like, I get why those type of games are at those shows, but I'm not saying that you can't have fun, fucking around for a little bit, but let's be real, bro. Tool Man, what's goody? I know Big Cloud was excited for Klowns. What's that killer clown?
Oh yeah. I was like, what is this shit? Then one of the movies I grew up, it's a horror film. It's called Killer Klowns from Outer Space. I remember I saw this shit when I was young. I wasn't scared of this shit. I just thought it was funny as shit. It was cool because it was all practical. Legit alien clowns. Capturing people, killing them, and drinking blood out of them through the little crazy straws. But they actually making a game out of it. We're now
that's a movie, right?
Yeah, it's a movie. They're actually now doing a game after the movie. Very similar to what you guys seen with Friday the 13th as well. So at this point, I'll be surprised if Ghostface doesn't get one or Pumpkinhead or shit like that gets a game. But that was cool. It was a nice little twist. You had the little killer clowns come out of the little fucking box. Like, okay, that's cool. And it's 4-on-4. It's like a 4-on-4 battle game you do. So you basically kidnap humans, put them in little cocoons, take them to the ship, and harvest them. That's basically what it is. It's look cool.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I have to see more of it. They had a bunch of indie games. They had Dying Light 2 expansion. Arena-based shit. That's lazy DLC to me. Like, don't give me somewhere where I'm stuck in a place and I got, it's, I don't know. Then they showed Hogwarts, right, Big Cloud?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh shit, Black Magic, or like you started reading, you read the pre-order details and you were like, so what'd you see in that made you?
Well, they
confirmed
said
anything.
Well, they basically said if you pre-order, I know if you pre-order, you can get it early or something like that. I think that's what I was hyped for because it was like 72 hours,
right?
Like early.
I'm a sucker for them.
But then now I found out that's tied to the collector's edition. I don't know if you saw the collector's edition.
Wait, the digital?
Edition, not
you can't get a digital either.
Yeah, you can get a digital. You can get a digital. There's like a digital one, but there was like a collector's edition they're doing too. That's getting a lot of controversy now. Basically, and I can't believe they actually did this shit. Like, there's a video for it. The dude's not even enthusiastic about it whatsoever. But you get the game, obviously, right? You get the little steel book, whatever. And guess what else you get? And you're about to cringe when I say this. You get a fucking wand. I expect it, right? But then you get like a book that has like the map on it, and like you have to plug the book into a wall to make it levitate, which makes the little wand levitate. So it's basically like a magnet. It levitates, and they want $300 for that.
My son would love that, but I'm not paying
$300.
Bro, they gotta. I guarantee you, they have something like that on Etsy or Amazon already.
I'm saying hella cheap, and $300 for that. And dude was trying to go like, yeah, this shit's cool. This is great. I'm pretty sure you guys will love that. I'm like, bro, could you at least look enthusiastic, excited to fucking show this off? You clearly know this is not fucking worth $300. I'm excited for the game, but come on. But anyway, the big thing I took away from was the 72-hour early access. That was cool. I thought that was like the best part about it. Oh, strictly want a link. Send it to him. Send it. But yeah, that was the only thing I took from it. I was like, that was cool. Everything else about this game, I'm excited.
Yeah, but what they showed, like, he said if you choose Black Magic,
so
I like that.
Are you a big fan of Harry Potter? If you know, there's two roads you go as a wizard. You can go the light route or the dark route and become like a Dementor /
Can you ask me that question one more time though? What'd you say?
Are you?
No, that ask me that question.
Are you a fan of Harry Potter?
Big Cloud, are you a fan of Cat in the Hat?
I was when I read the book.
Me too. I was when I read the book. No, but no bullshit. I'm not gonna act like the cool. Look, I'll play it. You know, my son's excited for it. Like he is so like that's his #1 game.
Yeah, so, it looks cool. But no, like, it got me excited because me and Death Singer, we talked about this a lot too. The fact that you can be like an evil version of this and be like similar to Voldemort.
That's what I like.
Yeah, that's where it got excited. It's okay. So I don't have to follow the similar boring trope. I don't got to be like this good kid in class. You don't even have to be in school. You can leave school and drop out type of shit and be a fucking menace. Learn on your own like Voldemort did. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be there. So I thought that was cool. It opens up different layers to it. You know what I mean? And you make your own story. And then they can tie in other shit from lore, like from the movies into this, like the Elder One. I think that shit might come into play. So that's why I'm excited for it. But it looks good.
Co-op.
Is it co-op? I don't think it's co-op.
I don't know.
I don't think it's co-op.
No, it's single player.
Single player. Yeah. If it had
I like
co-op,
the option to go. Like you know what I like? People hate Dark Souls 2, and I'm not trying to go off topic. The link is on Twitter. Strict. Check your DM. But the cool thing about it is, I like black magic. I like that whole. I don't know what it is about that type of shit. Like cool spells like that, the purple mist and shit like in Dark Souls 2. That shit was fire.
Yeah, it looks all like degraded and fucking like evil, like enchanted coming at you. Yeah, they have the coolest spells. Like even when you look back at the films, and like I know obviously they give the good guys all the good shit later on, but the bad guys got like the best looking color. You know what I mean? Robes and shit. They got all this stuff.
But I wonder if you make a decision to, and he told you don't fuck with black magic, don't go down that. If you do that, is it gonna affect?
Yeah, it will. You create the story. There's choices that determine you and how you progress. So when he said, if you go down this route, I can't help you. If you go down that route, you become a menace and you start going into becoming more possessed, or you start becoming more intrigued by dark magic. And this puts a wedge between you and the Hogwarts, and they start picking up on this, and you continue to get more and more aggressive towards them with this. That's basically what the story they're going to be telling.
Hold on, Breaker. Strick.
What up, bro?
Who is running into a wall on your TV?
Hey, that is my controller. That's how you earn passive income in Saints Row.
Mom, see? Come on, you cheesing? So
kick him out the chat. Kick him out.
Yo, man, he find all that. Come on, man. I need that. Yo, I haven't listened. It's my girlfriend's birthday today, so I literally went to that dude Gordon Ramsay, the show.
Gordon Ramsay,
yeah. So he got opened up a restaurant in Boston.
Oh, a steak restaurant thing.
No, it's like the Ramsay chef, whatever. It's his restaurant. Anyway, you have to book out. Like you got to make an appointment like months. Yeah. So we went there like valet. He's like, oh, I got this exquisite glass of wine. It's fairly priced. And I'm like, how much is that? How much is the glass of wine? Like, oh, this one's $92. We have one for $120. I look at my girl and I just smile. She's like, babe, I'm not that bougie. I don't need a $92 glass of wine. I said, baby, you know what? It's your birthday. So get the $92 glass of wine. You know what I mean? Fuck it. I'm already I'm already homeless anyway. So so my guy here, Strick, is a big Harry Potter fan. Like he's been literally like, yo, when it get cold out and it starts, you know what I mean? And it's Christmas time, but then it got delayed. Yo, this guy's been preaching Harry Potter. So Strick, did you see it? And if you did, can you elaborate?
I didn't even watch Gamescom yet, man. I've been like, I'm kind of far behind, bro, with everybody, man. Like, I seen a little bit of Callisto Protocol, and I watched it on the phone. Like, I really didn't get to watch Gamescom because I just been like.
But you watched a few trailers here and there.
Yeah, just a few trailers, man. Yeah. Hey, man, and shout out to Forspoken. I mean, it looks phenomenal now, bro. Like that to me, it looks really, really good, man. Like, and to kind of put people on game with like stuff like that, man. And I bet you might know this already.
Yeah.
When it comes to like games being delayed, like the time they say matters. You know, it could tell you a lot about where they feel the game is at. If they delay, like say for example, they delay it to like 2023. That's not a good thing because it's such a wide time frame that they're not sure when it would be ready. But then if they give you like a window, like spring of 2023, you know what I'm saying? That's somewhere in the middle of the pack. You know what
Usually
I'm
they do that
saying?
because they experimented. They're waiting for like the right strategic.
Yeah, exactly. But if they give like a specific date, then they're really comfortable where the game is at that point, and they're very comfortable where it's going to be at when it releases. So that's why I always kind of thought like that we're going to ramp up a little bit on Forspoken and show better gameplay, just based off of when they delayed it. It was delayed to a specific date. But regardless, I seen that 10-minute trailer. Hogwarts, I still gotta watch. Callisto still looks phenomenal. And I still gotta watch the whole event as a whole, man. I've been playing Saints Row a lot, so I just kind of fell behind on
Saints Row. We'll get into that too. Saints Row. Shout out to you with that.
Saints Woke. That's what they calling it. Over Twitter, they be calling it.
John the Don been a member for 10 months, man. Salute to you, my guy. Yo, for real, John, my guy. He's a Boston guy. You know what I mean? He pulled up to the crib. He showed up. He's a real person. You know what I mean? He's not just a logo. He's an actual person. You know what I mean? He showed up with some Jack Move Johnny merch. I kind of didn't open the door all the way. I'm like, hold up, bro. You know what I mean? Turn the hat the fucking other way, though. That's what I mean. But he copped the shirt. We good. I'm just fucking with you, John. I appreciate you, bro.
Dion, what up, man?
Black Metal Gamer. He's like, I feel like we are in a light game crash. Maybe COVID did. Maybe Big Cloud became a member. Big Cloud must have got a bag, bro. That's crazy.
I didn't see. How did the Liza P? Was it like a significant gameplay trailer?
They showed a lot of it, huh, Bit? Liza P.
What's up?
Liza P.
Oh, dude, we saw the full. They gave us the full reveal.
They showed it.
We saw like a pixelated version of this somewhat. It was like compressed, right, on Twitter.
Yeah, I remember
kind of
that.
Piecing together.
Like
they showed us a full-fledged HD, 4K, whatever look to this. This is Bloodborne strictly. Like this is the closest we can gonna get the Bloodborne 2 or remake, whatever you want to call it. Great. It looks that damn good. I was like, yo, even the animation, like when you do the fire pip, he does his hand like this. He does that little same animation, same like effects when he shoots his hands out to shoot magic or whatever he's shooting out. I'm like, yo, that might be game of show for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Some people might say Callisto.
Well, that was voted the most wanted PlayStation.
Yeah.
From the PlayStation gamers that voted, they picked Liza P. And Liza P.
Who's making that though?
It's a it's
a new
Korean.
Yeah, it's a Korean
company.
Yeah,
but
new Korean company.
But the point of that is, everybody says it resembles what? Bloodborne, right?
Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And what have PlayStation fans been dying? When you ask people, aka PlayStation fans, what their favorite Souls game is, they usually say Bloodborne. Now that could be a couple things. It could be a PlayStation exclusive, and it is what it is, right? You're gonna have them people, and then you can have the people that legit be like, nah, that whole setting was fucking dope. That gothic setting, it was just unique. It was different enough from a traditional Souls game that they actually like the experience. But Liza P,
I mean, it makes sense though, man, because Bloodborne it's such a popular game. And look, I didn't play Bloodborne, but obviously I'll be playing Liza P, for obvious reasons. But they would be crazy, since it's the spiritual successor, of course they're going to do that because they want to appeal to that audience. You know what I'm saying? And it's their first, I think it's their first game. It seems like it's their first real, AAA type game, I think. So it makes sense. And of course they're probably going to have their own spin on stuff, their own, story element to it, but it would make sense to, cater or basically, create their gameplay based off of Bloodborne. It has a huge player base. So they are pretty much guaranteed to this title is guaranteed to be successful at this point.
That's facts, yeah.
I mean, it would just, you know what I'm saying? So,
it's gonna be successful. You're absolutely right. It's gonna sell like crazy.
Everything about it, though, the cutscenes, the gameplay, how smooth it was. I'm like, bro, this is like chef's kiss type of shit. You know, I'm like, damn, okay.
Yeah, but we gotta be careful. I said,
we do,
because a lot of these, I call them bootleg Souls games. They look pretty. They look like, that game looks familiar. That concept looks familiar.
Yeah.
And then, they don't end up playing the same. Now, I will say, they clearly were inspired by Bloodborne. I don't give a fuck what anybody. It's obvious, right?
Yeah, it's obvious.
But I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm trying. Listen, like I don't like simping to devs. I don't like, hey dev, give me this game, please. But when it's a game I like, I mean, I'm in that Discord like, yo, please, I don't know if I gotta translate or something. Like, please, like, let me get an early build. I'll pay for the full game. Just let me try. Let me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, try to.
Yeah, like, I mean, but you excited about it though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why a gamer wouldn't be excited about it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how you should be as a gamer. Like, I'm like that with every game I'm excited for. You know what I'm saying? They said it with Battlefield. They said it with Saints Row. They said it with Returnal, Sifu. I mean,
yeah, but straight, you're not excited for everything. You're not trying to fit into your getting. You're just excited for what you're excited for.
Yeah, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited for Hogwarts Legacy. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for a lot of these again, Callisto Protocol,
Last of Us,
Modern Warfare 2. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we still got a lot of stuff. We're not even counting shit we getting this year. We still got God of War
Part 1 remake. I mean, but
bro, we're not even bringing up God of War.
Yeah, we still got God of War in November.
It's
a lot of shit. A lot of shit to go off of.
So. Yeah, it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's such a great time to be a gamer, man. Like, we're at this point now, the tech is matching the vision of a lot of developers, and they're able to create what they want to create. You know what I'm saying? So, it's such a great time to be a gamer, man. I mean, I don't know how you can't be excited. You know what I'm saying? There's games for like everybody.
There was a weird announcement though. Well, it wasn't really weird, but I joked about this when it was shown. Strict. I know Blaze was like, "Oh, Sony didn't copy anything," but I threw a little jab in there. I was like, "Okay, it looks like Sony is going the full Xbox route because they announced the new." Was it?
We're gonna stop saying this shit. We're gonna stop doing this shit, bro.
What's called the DualSense Edge? I took a little.
No, I see what you're saying, Big Cloud. You're right, but like, I'm so sick of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, PlayStation's copying Xbox. Like, bro, this is first of all, this industry is a copycat league. It really is. Matter of fact, this fucking world is a copycat league. You know what I mean? Like, everybody takes something from everybody. Number one, the Elite controller. Listen, when I first got this shit, I praised it from the build quality feels solid. It has a built-in charger you can put it on the dock. It has a magnetic dock. Like, this shit is nice, right? But guess what? This is my third Elite controller. Now at $180 a pop, this fucking button right here, RB, has stopped working on me twice. This is the third one, and it's starting to do the same thing. And guess what? Talked to Solid Rev today. His LB
is messing up.
2 of them have broke on him.
Oh.
His daughter's LB on 2 Elite controllers have broken already. So
wait, so how does it make
quality control is just not there, bro?
I'm gonna say, does it make you feel any more confident going into this DualSense Edge or Pro, whatever it's called? Because from what we saw, the only thing that can be replaced from this is the analog sticks, right? The things that slide out. That's the only thing that slide out of the controller. Everything else is the same. It's still whatever. We got adjustable triggers. So I don't know how haptics is going to feel with this. Obviously they can make it feel better, when you pull little hair triggers, I guess is what they're going to be doing. But I don't know if you can adjust the sticks sensitivity. You think? I don't know if that's also a thing.
You're going to be able to tighten sticks and the trigger stops. So, you're going to be listening.
There's going to be some software involved with that. Like the Astro C40, I think, had that same.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah. And look, if you think Sony's not going to have these basic features, like Sony sat there and listened to the community say, we want an Elite controller. Where's the Elite controller? Where's the Elite controller? So Sony's had a long time to look and learn from all these other companies' mistakes. They've sat there and watched all these companies put out quality.
And shout out to I see some people in the chat saying their DualSense broke. Has anybody gotten stick drift?
Hold on. I'll put you on game on that. So the white controllers that initially came out have a big problem with stick drift.
Yeah,
now once they updated the color waves, the blue, I guess they fixed the issue. That's what I've read on Reddit. That's what I've heard from people.
So I don't know if that's the black ones, the switched.
It's been the black. So I've definitely had stick drift with the black one, the pink one for sure.
So maybe it's not true. I don't know.
The black and the pink one definitely the ones that have the stick drift issues for me personally. These controllers cost too much to be having these problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what it comes down to, man. That's PlayStation, Xbox. I mean, that's just down the line. Like, my Scuff is the only really reliable controller that I had to replay.
And that's crazy saying that, because Scuff had a problem.
Remember
with
these
Vantage.
guys, Blaze? Have you had any issues with these guys? This shit works like a fucking charm. It has
No,
issues.
mine's worked, but I haven't.
Yeah.
But
No
to be fair,
sticker
Big Cloud,
shifters. Yeah.
that's not your daily driver though. To be fair, like you're not
That's
using
true.
that
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
every day. You're using that
they
to play a.
fine-tuned it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
feel me?
Yeah,
So
man. So
Yeah.
it's just annoying, man. Like these joints cost $75. You dig? So it's just like, yo, fix that shit. They gotta fix that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, the Edge thing. By the way, can we get a prediction on price for that controller?
I'm thinking
Both of y'all?
150. I don't think 200. I think 200 is stupid for that. I think 150 is the sweet
It's
spot.
got to be 150.
Yeah, 150 is the sweet spot.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
It can't be. You can't have a listen. It cannot be more than an Elite Controller 2. It can't be.
I'm gonna say if
And-
that's
and-
$200, I don't know, man. That's gonna piss some people
And it
off.
can't even be close to Scuff. Like Scuff has
Facts.
experience in this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you having that type of, you know what I'm saying, that type of price is not gonna make sense. So I
Not only
definitely
that,
could
though,
see
when the
like
comparison
I can
start,
see
bro.
170. I can see 170 somewhere around there.
What about when the comparison start though? That's the other thing. Remember how how dudes are? They're gonna buy Scuff. They're gonna buy this. They're gonna go, okay, let's see who really is the worthy of this extra upgrade.
Yeah, but
And
those early reviews, I'm sorry. Like I know dudes want to get their videos out there.
they're gonna do
but
it quick. They're gonna
All
die,
my
bro.
videos I put out for controllers, I at least gave it 3 weeks before I put out a video, bro.
You have
You know what I
to,
mean?
because you got to
Yeah.
test durability. You got to test like the actual use of it. Like
Responsiveness.
mofos will go play 2 games of Fortnite and be
Yep.
like, oh, this,
It's the
like,
greatest
nah,
thing
2
ever.
games not enough. Like,
Yeah, you can do
You got-
initial impressions. Don't get me wrong. Like you can give
Yeah,
your
that's
impressions on it.
yeah,
You
you
can
know
give
what
your
I'm saying? But-
unbox it, whatever shit like that. But you got to run these these things like everything wears down over time. But durability, did the DualShock 4 have that problem?
No. DualShock 4 did DualShock 4 did have drifting, I think, down the road,
it did
but that's
have
after
drifting, yeah.
years. But that's not the you know what I mean? It took a minute for you to start getting stick drift. Like I'm talking about extensive play for that to
Yeah,
happen.
but Big Cloud, when they took
But-
this shit apart, when they took the DualSense apart, they literally said it's the same analog stick. It's just a different texture on
DualSense?
top. On
What
the dual,
DualSense?
that's what they said.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
same man, those sticks, yeah. But
So-
I don't know what they did. They did something completely different with the DualSense, because you can clearly feel something different going on here. But going back to the Elite or Pro controller for this, the only reason I'm really buying it is because I don't want stick drift in general, and I don't know if they're gonna have the option for you to buy additional like little stick attachments for this immediately
Oh,
when
100%.
when it drops. I don't know how long it's gonna take to start having them all, like, you know what I'm talking about, where it's like everywhere, where it floods the stores type of thing. But I
Sony scares
feel-
me a little bit, right?
Yeah, like,
Because
I hope they don't have that issue.
when Sony's got their hand in too many pots, that's when you start to see a little, degrade in quality sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. So, like, they got PSVR. I'm telling you, that's their main focus. And I'm telling you right now,
Yeah, definitely.
they already have a PS5 Pro. It's already been.
Yeah, like
it's
Yeah.
already in development.
It's gonna be. We said this many a times in the Discord, bro. Like it's gonna be a long generation. Like this
Yeah.
generation is gonna run into like 2031. Like
Facts.
just due to COVID, due to them trying to ramp up production more on PS5s and get more out there. Like the mid-gen refresh is definitely happening. Like there's no question. We're probably looking at 2024, like late 2024, early 2025, something around it. And listen, man, like it's a real thing, but like Blaze said, PSVR 2, man, like they're trying to make that a lot more mainstream. That's why they said software is so important to them when it comes to PSVR. And it's funny because I remember there was a rumor about Modern Warfare 2 having a VR mode for the campaign. So like, not to mention, PlayStation Home, that got trademarked again like a year and some change ago. So like that's gonna be again, and this is what I'm talking about when I say like tech is finally meeting, like the mindset and what they actually want to do, because PS Home was like ahead of its time.
And
But
PS
now
Home,
we're-
you know what, and you're absolutely right, way ahead of its time, and it's a goddamn shame how it ended up. But what is it called? I think VR chat is literally
VR chat, yeah.
And it's like an extension or a reimagining of
It's
the
like
same
a spiritual
concept.
successor,
Right.
in a sense.
It's like
yeah.
you go there, you chill with your friends, you build your, people. Listen, I'm telling you, there are people that spend 10 hours a day in VR chat, bro. Like 10 hours
man,
a day.
listen, that's gonna take
I feel like
over
The
a lot of
Sims.
stuff, bro. Like
Yeah.
PS has a lot going on. I mean, we didn't talk about the partnership with Apple. I mean, Apple Music, Apple TV, you know what I'm saying? And I think they Sony makes their glasses, their glass for the iPhones or something like that. So there's clearly a partnership there, and that's going to tie in some way, whether it be Metaverse, PS Home, all that stuff. Like there's a lot more definitely going on in the background that, you know, just there's a lot of stuff going down. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to look forward to, man. I mean, honestly, man, like it's crazy.
I agree, man.
It's gonna be crazy.
Did you guys get like the Sims vibes back in the day with the PlayStation Home? That's why I kind of figured they were trying to go.
Yeah, man. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine like the money they're gonna make, man? Like different clothes, microtransactions on your avatar, like
branding. When you got the brand like going up, like Adidas,
it's going to be in. Like people are going to be spending hella money.
Yeah,
like, yeah. They're going to be spending hella money, man. Like it's crazy.
Yo, I can already I remember PS Home, like you could rent a movie
and watch it with your friends.
Watch it with all your friends. But that might not be crazy nowadays because of Discord and shit like that. And but back then, like to be in that shit and watch a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Bro, can you picture like being in PS Home like with the PSVR 2 headset and like you can purchase like movie tickets in VR on PS Home itself? And then like you got like a bunch of people like in like virtually in a movie theater.
And you just sitting there and y'all, you know, saying what's up, and y'all just watching the theater.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like that's what we looking at. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not to give Facebook any credit, but the Quest is an app. It's not made by Facebook, and it's called Movie Theater. And you go in there, and bro, this is the kicker. It's not that you can just watch movies and you can you can be in an outdoor theater, you can be in a drive-through, bro. Straight. I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. Listen. You go there, you can rent. They have free movies that play daily. Like, hey, 9 o'clock, you can come watch this free movie. The kicker is they're in 3D. What do I mean by that? You see them shits popping, like, bro, 3D. You have your VR helmet, but them shits are popping out like I can't. How they did that shit? I watched Interstellar or something. I forgot the fuck what it was called.
Interstellar was crazy.
In 3D on my VR headset, bro. This shit was like,
whoa. Oh, I gotta do that then, bro. Like I gotta
that Quest. The Quest is really, I'm serious. It might be too late for people to try it out now because they're like, well. But yeah, you know, VR is exciting. And I know people might think, listen, it's not gonna take over. You know, I'm still gonna pick up a controller. No shit, bro. Listen, it's we always gonna pick up the controller first, but it's an extension, bro. It changes shit up. It freshens it. Listen. You guys might not think VR is impressive when you see that when they show off VR games. I know a lot of you are looking at this and be like,
"What up?"
You know, all right, it looks okay, but in VR, it just you gotta be there. I hate to say it, that cliche, you gotta see it to believe, but you really fucking do when it's VR, bro. Like,
I mean, because and you're talking about stuff like that been developed years before now, like. We in 2020, like we're looking at like 2024, 2025 when this stuff is going to be happening. So it's just when you think about the tech that is going to be involved in like they're already talking about not even just virtual reality, they're talking about augmented reality and all type of stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just there's a lot of stuff going on with that, man. Like, and it's again, man, like if you're just into this stuff, man, you will probably be overwhelmed if you think about how much stuff you're probably going to be excited for. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never really been in a VR like that. But PSVR 2 is going to be something that like I'm really going to be diving into. Not like half-assed though. Like I'm talking about when I'm gonna put significant time in. You know what I'm saying? For real, because it's another avenue of gaming for me, you know, and entertainment, man. And I mean, we're talking about times now to where people don't even like leaving the house like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you really get into that aspect of it, it's going to appeal to a large audience, bro. A very, very large audience. So,
facts. Like I said, that controller, as soon as it's live, I'm driving to Best Buy, wherever it's at, I'm going to get it. Facts. Especially when it's PlayStation, like it's official PlayStation, not just like a little. You know, he'll give you the license to put up PlayStation on a box. Like they're making it. So I'm curious to see how it comes out. What I will say too,
sure.
Going back to Gamescom, I was going down the list. Dead Island, good to see it back, and we talked about Hogwarts. But you know, the main game I've been excited for, like it's at the top, you know, God of War. It's fighting between God of War and Callisto, right? But Callisto, and this goes back to what I said, sometimes when you show too much, it could hurt.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Listen, they showed this shit, Strick, and you're like, there's, you know, the water comes out, and the guy, he's in this big tunnel, and the water's throwing him down this tunnel, and you're like, you got to move left and right. But if that shit would have lasted 5 seconds, you know, if it was a cutscene, but like, you know, it's got you moving around. And I'm not saying like, it just didn't, it looked a little wonky. The animations, it didn't look right. You know, it didn't fit.
Yeah.
It just didn't fit. You know what I mean?
I didn't see the whole, like, I kind of seen it mobile, you know what I'm saying? So like, I didn't like really look into detail on it. But you can most certainly oversell a game. Like, no question. I mean, the only difference is if people are really into it and interested in, they're going to get it regardless. But
Yeah,
it's
facts.
just,
I am too.
It's just, it has to look good, because Deathloop is a perfect example. I mean, they showed Deathloop so much, bro.
I thought that was going to kill it because we saw so many snippets, but it was actually good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But Callisto looks good, so people aren't really going to, the large majority of people aren't really going to knock it because it just looks good. And of course, you know, it's like a spiritual to Dead Space. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual sex to the Dead Space. So there's like that you know, that's near and dear to a lot of gamers. You feel me? So
it was janky though when he was shooting like the dude, like, you know, he shook and the way the bodies reacted to the gunshots. And Blake brought this up earlier, the water slide portion. I do feel like that was a little extensive. The little water slide
Absolutely.
thing. I guess they were just trying to add to the tension. You know, maybe this is like a tension builder, you know, type of experience.
Yeah, but
this is definitely a tension builder.
Because beforehand we didn't get like that crazier attention type of feel when we first saw the gameplay. Remember, he was in his suit, he was shooting at them, he was doing the little psychic power, he's throwing them away. But this one, he didn't have the suit. So this is early.
So maybe that's early game.
Yeah, exactly. Early on to add more. Because remember how like Dead Space. Well, really, Dead Space 2 had it. Remember, like we had to shoot the things out in the space and shoot the little closes, the clothes and stuff and whatnot. They had those moments. I'm guessing they're trying to just add on to it and pay homage to that type of.
And they keep showing off the dude. If you fuck up in that game, they keep showing off. If you fuck up, you're gonna die brutally.
Yeah,
brutally, and they show that shit.
They're proud of it. Yeah,
they're definitely putting emphasis on like the brutalities. You know what I'm saying? Melee combat is clearly going to be an emphasis. And tension build up is going to be really, that's going to like make or break this game. Like the immersion of it, that's going to really make or break the immersion. So I'm pretty sure, you know, those three things are going to be a focus for, you know, Callisto Protocol, man. But I'm super hyped for it. I already pre-ordered the collector's edition. So.
What up, Talos? Yeah,
I'm sure you did, bro. Like, listen, I'm not trying to listen. That's like one of my most anticipated games. Sometimes though,
you just keeping it real though. Like,
I just feel like it. I don't know, man. I just feel like, yo, whatever. You know, it shit looks fire too. Like, you know, some of the scenes look fire.
You know what the truth is. You know what the truth is, Blaze. And me, you both kind of learned from this, but at the same time, I think we've grown from it, right? Remember how our hype for this game was similar to another game that we ended up not liking as much?
What's that?
Last of Us 2, story-wise. Remember how we were like overhyped for it? We were throwing a lot of expectations for what to expect.
Yeah,
story was shown, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's similar. I'm saying like you learn from that time.
But that's different.
It is true.
Completely different.
It is different.
And I love Last of Us 2.
But you love the gameplay. Like
I love the gameplay. I love everything about it, but the story direction. Just the story direction.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, what up? But it's the same thing though. Like I know a lot of people say temper expectations. For this one, I don't think I need to temper them from what I've seen.
You know what? And you know what? Shout out to him because that man traveled there, and they're basically saying, look, we don't. You want more? We're gonna show you. But they're so confident in their game because some developers will like show you just that trailer and hey, you gotta wait. You know what I mean? Like that shit's spooky too, but they're showing you more like, yo,
low key, he flexed with the gameplay. I don't know if y'all caught on to it. Because remember when like he used the dude as a meat shield and the thing shot like a projectile, he shot his arm and the shoulder off, and you saw like, okay, but I was not expecting that.
And you know his experience is showing, man. Like it's a real subtle, humble flex of his experience and him knowing the audience. Like because he obviously he helped create Dead Space and he knows what gamers want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's real confident. And honestly, man, the whole temper your expectations. It's like I understand it to an extent, but I only temper my expectations depending on who the developer and the publisher is.
That's facts too, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, when it's like,
Forspoken is one of them, in my understanding.
right? Say when Naughty Dog comes out and they be like, okay, there's a Punisher game being made by Naughty Dog. I'm not tempering expectations because I know exactly what I'm gonna get.
You're expecting the highest tier quality.
Exactly.
You expecting everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how I personally, kind of approach that whole thing, man. But yeah, man, like look, man, I'm not really worried about Callisto because of what we just talked about with his experience. It ain't like this is first development studio. This is his. I mean, this is first
homecoming.
IP.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he's coming home.
You know what I'm saying? I'm really not even worried about that. Honestly, certain things I'm just not worried about, and that's one of them. It's just and like I said, that's different from what Blaze. Blaze isn't saying he's like worried. He's just saying they're overselling it somewhat. Like what I'm saying, you don't want to show too much. Like you want that time frame to where like. For example, like we don't need to see no more Callisto Protocol until right before launch.
Right, we don't need to see no more devs or no twists.
Let that time frame go by to where like we miss seeing it, we missed the game, we've been thinking about it.
Let us be surprised on certain shit too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then right before release, have like a gameplay trailer or something that's like a minute and a half long. You know what I'm saying?
I'm very shocked. Again, I'll say this again. I'm shocked that he showed up and showed more because, bro, you can ask the majority of gamers out there, and they're gonna that's gonna be at the top of the list somewhere. You know what I mean? That might not be one, but it's damn sure 2 or 3. You know what I mean? So the fact that he showed off more was like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's doing a favor for dude and shit, but I'm definitely excited for that game. I'm not worried about it. Like, listen, games like that show off, they got gore, and I seen Kay said it looks weighty, but that's normal. Like, they're in space.
It's like Tink.
You got a big ass suit
controls.
on. Yeah, like I expect it to be weighty. You know what I mean? As long as it's fluent, it runs good. That shit already looks good, and it's gonna fucking play great. And I love the guns.
And we're watching like compressed. Like I didn't even watch it in 4K yet.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like that game is gonna look phenomenal. I'm definitely double dipping. I'm definitely playing that joint on PS5 and PC for sure.
You got to double dip
for sure.
I'm curious, like, I don't know. How'd you guys feel about them showing off the regeneration type of thing? Did you guys think that was kind of not needed for the reveal?
What do you mean regeneration?
Remember when he shot the dude's head off and then like it grew back when he ripped the rest of his body off and his arm started to grow back?
Yeah, that pissed me off a little too. Because I'm a headshot guy. Yo, listen. Like in Saints Row,
come out or something.
We'll get into Saints Row in a second. Actually, I'll save that. But yeah, whatever. It's they're alien.
Yeah,
it doesn't surprise me. It's an alien. See, if that was that's why the Division at first it was so hard for people to get with it because like, yo, I'm shooting dudes in the head that got hoodies on. Like, what's the deal? You know what I mean? Like, it works in Destiny because we don't know who these creatures are, what powers they got. You know what I mean? They got shields and shit. Like, that's why it was different in the Division. You see a dude with a New York fitted on getting shot in the head and he ain't going down. You're like, come on, bro. And I get the style of gameplay it is, but listen, Callisto is a day one buy. I don't think anybody else. I'm just a little.
Yeah, you just like honestly, you're probably just tired of seeing it, man. Like you just you want time to go by, bro. You already made the decision. We already made the decision. We're getting this game. It's pre-ordered already. You don't need to show us no more.
Regenerators.
Yeah, I know, Jack. I know that was the one that the little cultist dude made. He made that regenerator thing, and then we got one in part 2. But I'm saying, like, I don't think they need to surprise with that there. We could have had that be a surprise later on. Found out, oh shit, they regenerate.
Big Cloud. What's the shit called? I can't believe I can't even think of this word. When they the space. Okay.
Yeah. When he pushed you or the stasis, whatever.
Yeah. The stasis. That's what I want. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it is what it is. It looks great. I'm happy for it. What was the other game? I was like, oh shit, I'm surprised.
Lords of the Fallen.
Listen, Lords of the Fallen, because people I had a couple people talk to me on Twitter about that. Listen, the first game came out. It's called Lords of the Fallen. This is called The Lords of the Fallen. They basically
retelling. I think that's what they're saying,
right? Or reimagined. They could have added a 2, but it's like a reboot. The first one was cool. It was a good attempt at a Souls-like game. I thought it was you could break it easily, and there wasn't too much depth in the game, and whatever. But again, it's one of those games where you're gonna kind of have to. That's a game I want to see more of because But it looks cool. Like it's a Souls-like game. I love them type of games, but
yeah,
a lot of people hated on the first one, so we'll see when it comes to that. What was that? Oh, Rick and Morty. When they first showed that off, I remember people like, "Oh shit, this looks cool. This is interesting." Like the guns moving, the eyeballs and shit. And then they showed too much. They showed the first. I don't know. Even if that's the first boss battle, it looked really generic, bro. Like, laser beam. Jump up and swing across until the laser beam's done. Drop down, laser beam.
I gotta look at all those trailers, man, because I haven't. You know how I rock with games, man. When games come out, man, I just be like, I just kind of fall behind on everything.
And then the big one that I don't see too many people talking about, but I feel like it's was Dune. Have you guys watched that?
I saw the trailer and I didn't. The trailer did get me interested, and then I think they did show gameplay, like him sliding. Was that the one he was like sliding around, or was that another game?
I'm not sure how I feel about a Dune game though.
Yeah,
theoretically, it sounds good, but I don't know how it's going to be created. Like, if that makes sense, So I gotta see who's making it. Who's making that?
Who's making it?
It's like a new developer, I think.
Yeah, like so it's yeah. I mean, it seems like a new developer would be making that game. Like, I don't think it really appeals to a larger crowd.
Yeah,
So yeah. I mean, and like I said, I'm not really that is like I'm somewhat interested because again, I still got to see it, but
it could be a sleeper hit. That's the thing. We don't know. It can most certainly surprise the hell out of us.
Yeah, it's new open world survival MMO. I'm not sure who's making it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I don't know. Yeah, that's a lot of question marks with that. Like
facts. And then and then they showed a bunch of other than the Lies of P, the Dead Islands, they showed a bunch of what's a word I'm looking for?
Filler.
Game Pass games. Yeah, filler.
Yeah, man. Like
filler.
And no hate. That's just
the word you're looking for is filler.
Yeah,
and that's honestly, man, like it's tough for these third party, events, man, because now, PlayStation, Xbox, like a lot of these companies are holding their own events, and so it's hard for these third party, vendors with these events to really make them or want them to show their game at their events because they're going to hold their own event anyway. Like, Spider-Man 2, like, we're going to see that at a PlayStation showcase. God of War, we're going to see that at a PlayStation showcase.
That's probably September at this point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So Luke brings up a good point.
I'm tired of, facts, Luke. Honestly, we only need 1 or 2 open worlds a year, man. Like because it's
why they're doing that though, right? It's just to keep you playing or try to sell you shit in their world. You know what I mean? Like they found a way. Like look at Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is no longer the same. Like on some real shit, you can just pull out your credit card and just fucking buy all the resources and craft legendary shit and break.
But honestly,
early on, like
contrary, like this is the thing. This is kind of contrary to like me personally as a gamer, like because I don't play those Assassin's Creeds no more. I don't play the Far Cry's and all of that.
I haven't even played Valhalla, bro.
Yeah, it's just the gaming space needs those games because it's automatic third party games that come out every year. Yeah, because one of the issues this year is third party has been dropping the ball. They haven't been holding their weight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so when you think about it, that's why there's such a dry spell in games this year. Like outside of like PlayStation. And so now, like every year, you can guarantee you're going to get Assassin's Creed. You can guarantee you're going to get 2K. Usually, you can guarantee you're going to get Call of Duty. So, and I know it's kind of contrary to because we like quality titles and they release buggy and shit like that. But there's a game fan base for that.
Yeah, they're definitely necessary, bro. They fill in that dry spot, bro. When you're fucking. But the whole open world thing is like, this is the thing. The open world shit is like, that's why I don't mind PlayStation making a linear experience that's packed with detail and packed with a good storyline. Because usually, when a game goes open world, you just lose that.
It's that sense of immersion, man.
Yeah,
it's that sense of immersion you really lose, man. And that's why I'm like tired of open world.
But it can be done right too. You can be immersed in the open world. Don't get it twisted.
It can. I feel like we
can be
lose
done.
in
Like
the
it's just we haven't seen it done right most of the time.
Horizon, Horizon, Elden Ring, Saints Row.
Yep.
What else is open world? Help me out.
Like
We're missing one. This year,
the Assassin's Creed Valhalla,
Far
Cry 6.
Far Cry.
Too much of it, man.
Yeah, it's just it's
maybe it's not too much of it, Strick. Maybe it's
too common. It's just too common.
People shit on Ubisoft, but then they want to go to this radio tower and fucking fix the lights, or they want to play a flute and chop down some bamboo.
I think it's just a mixture of both. It's a mixture of we're kind of tired of seeing it, but we're seeing it from the same developers. There hasn't really been a developer to do it right since like GTA. Like Rockstar is really the only,
Dying Light 2.
They know how to master their setting, basically.
And they take forever to put out their game. Yep. I mean, but we see why though. Like, they do open worlds correctly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely more of the linear, approach with like some open world elements. I think God of War 2018, Last of Us Part 2, like those are perfect, ways to do it because they're not really breaking the immersion, but they're definitely giving you a sense of freedom in the video game itself. So yeah, man. Like, yeah, I mean, I think Wolverine's gonna be that way.
Oh yeah, hands down. Fucking
Wolverine's gonna be open world.
We say open world. Spider-Man.
Not open world, but it's gonna. Spider-Man's open world, but I don't think Wolverine's gonna be like that. I think Wolverine's gonna give you.
You don't think it'll be open world?
It's probably gonna be like it's gonna. For what I'm thinking more of a grounded story with Wolverine, something more dark, more you know what I mean, like loner-esque feeling, and then at the end they'll transition it even further beyond that and to whatever. Because
listen, linear games,
you
can make a linear game feel open world. You can make a linear game feel like you have multiple paths. You can, like, Last of Us 2 is a prime example of making you feel like
there's more.
If I go this way, it's gonna lead somewhere different. But in reality, there's one path. That's dope.
Yeah, it's just about that immersion, man. Like I like that immersion to where when you're playing the game, you damn near forget you think you're not even breathing at times. Like The Last of Us 2 really immersed you in the game like that. God of War 2018, when you're going against, the trolls and the boulder fight and these Valkyrie fights, like there's times where you're like, yo, was I even breathing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the type of immersion that I personally like, man. I'm not really the big open world filler type of guy, man. I really like a game can be like 18 to 20 hours long, but the impact is what matters to me. It's like Ratchet and Clank is not, it's not like an open world game or anything. It's got
open areas, a lot of open areas.
But the game
Uncharted
itself
4
made an impact.
Yeah, Uncharted 4, big example too.
Lost Legacy had a better pacing than Uncharted 4. In my opinion. So it was just like, yeah, man. Like I'm just more about the quality and like how it impacts you.
That's a great point you brought up. So like Nate's saying, open areas. What do I mean by that? Go play The Witcher 3. You think it's open world? No, it's got multiple open areas they're just massive areas that you can explore at your leisure. But it's technically not open world. But you're separated by a map. Yeah, in a loading screen. But like those things are packed with detail. Like I don't mind that open area. That's a good point you brought up, Strick. Like open area is cool. Like you can still make you feel like you have a lot of space to do what the fuck you want. But and then it's exciting because if you play around in this one area, in your head you're like, I can't wait to see what's the next island gonna be like or the next area. And at least, but once you see the map all at once, you kind of like.
Let me ask a question too, and I think like. The way I think about it, I wonder how Ghost of Tsushima would be if it was linear with open world elements.
It probably would hit different. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not sure how it would be.
Say that again?
Ghost of Tsushima was linear
with open world
elements. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of hard for me to see, but theoretically, I think it sounds crazy. Like it sounds good theoretically. You know what I'm saying?
But again, that's for sure.
That's one of the few games I did open world correctly. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it, because you're sitting there thinking like, nah, I don't know about that. But because the open world was done so well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon, Spider-Man, et cetera, et cetera. So,
Yeah.
man,
Speaking
What
of
about State of Decay?
sequels, oh my god. He says State of Decay. Get the fuck out of
That
here.
was open world.
That shit out of here. Nobody talking about that fucking
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, okay. It does.
that reminds me, man.
It's
What's up
done
with
good.
State of Decay 3, man? Like that. I mean,
That
because
CGI hit, huh? That shit hit.
yo, listen. Like I'm ready for Stalker 2. Like Stalker 2's open world, and that shit looks amazing.
Yo, Stalker 2, where it at, bro?
Stalker
I know
2
what they're
looks
going through over
Well,
there, but damn,
Ukraine,
that shit.
Ukraine, yeah.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
look
man.
fucking.
I'm
yo,
on that day
Stalker
one. I got
2,
that pre-order. I got that pre-order.
Yo, Stalker 2 is a game that like all I gotta see is like a release date, and I don't need to see any more. Like that's
up there.
That's a
graphically,
sleeper
it
top
doesn't make
hit.
sense on how great that game. Like
Right.
that looks phenomenal, bro.
It really does. It really does.
Absolutely.
Listen, the other thing is, or should I say, look at chat. You guys miss look at. I'll go back to look at instead of listen. But look at. Yo, Eastern, by the way, what's up, you fucking this guy Eastern, you know what I mean? He used to play fucking
gaming, man. What's good, G? What up,
fucking
bro?
fraud, you know what I mean? Eastern, yo,
What up, man?
We still gotta play, man. Hit my phone up.
Shout out to Eastern.
Pissed out. I'm mad at something, though. Yeah, but Gamescom, I would say if I had to give it a score, I'd say they show some highlights, but again, these shows are becoming
it's the normal score you're gonna give it. This 6.5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Was it better
isn't that
than
a problem though?
Isn't
that a problem though? You don't think that's a problem? Like, listen, I'm so sick of the E3 and the wait till E3. But again, honestly, E3 at least brought something different. Like whether it was an orchestra or it was just that excitement. Yo, and the other thing is everything was that week. That week of E3, you seen Ubisoft, EA, they all had their time and their schedule, and it was just now it's like, oh, you got a show here, you got a show next month, it's like
This is the thing though, that now, and it's hard to see now because of COVID and how it affected everything, but now I don't think it's necessarily about the games. I think it's about going to these events, what I'm saying, and kind of getting your face out there. It's more of a connecting type of thing more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it.
It wasn't like this before.
We're watching these events, and we're like, oh, it was decent, but it was, it kind of let me down, whatever. But if you physically go to the event and you're meeting different people and you're talking to different gamers and stuff like that, your opinion might be
networking
different because you were there for a different reason and you were physically there. So it's probably going to hit different. You know what I'm saying? You're going to look at it differently. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think it's about the games being shown. I just think it's about networking and, kind of being in your element, being around other gamers and kind of experiencing that atmosphere. Because I know that's what I plan on doing. Like I missed every gaming event possible because I was overseas. But once we're able to go, I'm definitely going to these events. If we're able to go to the Game Awards, I'm definitely going.
That's true.
What's
up,
John Thompson? What up, bro? What's happening with you, bro?
Yo, what up?
Tanos, what up?
Yo, I wanna. Oh, by the way, people, because I keep seeing this shit pop up in the chat. He's running his character so the game doesn't stop. You know what I mean?
So to explain to people, in Saints Row, right? Like
on this TV,
you get passive income. Like once you get to a certain point, you can get business ventures and vineyards, and like you can get passive income while you're, while you're just running around doing whatever in the open world. So I'm like, shit, man. You know me. As soon as look, I'm gonna make my controller spin around the joint, and guess what? I'm getting passive income. And
what are you using, a rubber band?
No, I just set it on the couch, bro. Like, look, it's
leaned in.
He leaned into the guy.
like, you know what I'm saying? And so guess what? When I get done with this podcast, I'm probably gonna have like 22K. You know what I'm saying? I could just transfer to my bank.
Just running around.
I haven't got a chance to play it, but give your, you've played, you've been excited for Saints Row.
Yo,
I know you.
Jack Smooth stupid. He said that stick drift. He funny as hell. Yo,
Jack,
stick to the fact.
So you said give me my thoughts on it so far,
right?
So
I know people have been busting your balls on Twitter. Some jokingly, some serious.
People gonna do it regardless, but I'm gonna give my honest opinion, my genuine thoughts, bro. Like number one, bro, the game itself has hella content. Like that's why I love playing it so far. There's mad stuff to do. There's mad ways to earn money. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just filler. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just filler to keep you busy. Like it all actually plays a role into like, you know, how much money you need to make to do XYZ, you know, different missions, different side quests and stuff like that, different, you know, collectibles or whatever. And so I feel like they do a really, really great job at doing that. So that's what captivates me for the game. It's definitely not perfect. There's bugs and glitches, you know, the normal open world bugs and glitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually working on a list me all day. We're a couple of us are working on a list, and you know, we're gonna put it on Twitter and stuff like that. You know, but like I said, man, right now, man, I'm genuinely enjoying the game. The customization goes crazy, by the way. Like the way you could customize your gun, there's like layers to it. Your character you could customize like crazy, and it's not just, you know how most games when you have character customization, they cut corners a lot. They definitely didn't cut no corners, bro. Like whatever shirt you buy, whatever pants, socks, shoes, mask, whatever it may be, after you purchase it, you can customize the color of that item. Every single item. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely showed love to like the customization for like males. You know what I'm saying? They gave us people with beards some love in the game and stuff like that, because y'all know when I downloaded the Boss Factory, that was one of my complaints. But they, you know, they added that, you know, so it goes crazy. Like the game itself go crazy. Again, it's not perfect because there are like bugs and glitches, like to where if you open up the mobile app, sometimes will freeze, so you gotta like restart the app. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. It hasn't happened too much, but it's happened. You know, so again, man, the normal bugs and glitches associated with an open world game, more of an impression right now because I didn't beat it yet. But if I had to give it a score right now, man, I would probably give it like I'll say like a 78, you know, 77, 78, somewhere around there. You know, I think
so.
That's
so do you think Metacritic? Do you think the review scores reflect the game in your honest opinion? Or you think they were over exaggerating and being too hard?
I think they were over exaggerating because I felt like the reviews were disingenuous. And I feel like it was disingenuous because like one of the reviewers said, there's no random stuff happening in the open world. That's a straight up lie, bro. Like sandstorms be happening, you be going in gang territory, you get attacked, you know what I'm saying? Like not every single time, but it happens. You know, just all type of stuff happens, bro. So I just think a lot of it's disingenuous, and that's the difference when I list out bugs and glitches, I'm doing it because I want it fixed and I want the game to be in the best state possible. But they're doing it just to like clown it, you know what I'm saying, to do stuff like that.
Get the most out of it, yeah.
Yeah, like if
Yo, Strick, do you think these reviewers, right? Me, say I'm a reviewer, you're a reviewer, Big Clown's a reviewer, right? We're playing this game early. Bro, I'm definitely hitting you up like, yo, Big Clown. So what you thinking about the game? You fucking with it? Are you gonna give it a what do you think you're gonna give the score? And Big Clown's like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a fucking 9.
Yeah,
like,
and that's what I'm saying.
Like I say, perception, bro. You don't think that reflects like they see, you know? I'm telling you, these guys are connected. Like, yeah, I'm giving it. The game's not that good. You're right. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'm exaggerating.
I just think they do a bad job at explaining what the games are. That's why I be telling people one of the first things I say is, bro, like Saints Row is not this ultra grounded, realistic game. It's not that. It's heavy customization, a lot of fun to where you don't have to think about a lot of stuff you're doing. You can choose to follow the story. You don't necessarily have to. You're just having fun with the game. There's bugs and glitches that's going to piss you off at times. But overall, the game is fun. Hence why I give it like a 77, 78, something around there. But they don't say that. All they do is hit on the bugs and glitches, and they don't get on. They talk about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And it's disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, for example, for the same people bringing up the review scores from these people, bro, were the same people talking trash on them when they were like reviewing games and they found out that they weren't finishing the games, and then they were complaining about $7 games but buying $100 controllers. So why do their reviews matter now?
You know what? Agenda. And when there's agendas involved, they move the goalposts.
Yeah, and I don't have no agenda. My only real agenda is to be a gamer and play games, bro.
Right, but Strick, is there some woke? I hate using that word, but is there some woke bullshit they're pushing in this game? Because that's what I've been hearing a lot. Like, oh, I don't know. I haven't got a chance to even play. I downloaded it. I'm gonna play it right after this shit. Trust me.
I'm gonna be
we had
real,
the same
man.
conversation with last week too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see no woke stuff. I think the only thing I see is the story and the characters are relevant to the generations now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Like that's it's the social media. It's the way they talk to each other. and stuff like that. It's no woke stuff. I just think it's relevant.
Right.
Like, I don't think nothing's wrong with that, bro. You know, I mean,
Round motherfucker said they forced what was it, Lev and Last of Us 2 on us. You remember that, Bliss? And we played it, and he was not forced or wasn't forced at all. The character,
yeah, and then
it's only for like 3 scenes,
and you could tell it's like some fake outrage, push the agenda type stuff because they were talking about the dialogue being terrible, but Trevor and GTA 5 had the same exact dialogue.
There you go,
and they weren't complaining about that. And that's what I mean by being disingenuous and inconsistent. Like, if you feel that way, fine, but it just has to be consistent across the board. So I tell people, if they're not a big fan of just, open world and just having fun and not really thinking about it, then this game not going to be for you. It's not going to be for everybody. But if you want that game that's just not really realistic, it's going to make you laugh because of the dialogue, you enjoy customization, and you need something to pick up and play and just have fun, then you'll enjoy the game. I mean, that's just what it is.
And by the way, I didn't buy Saints Row. So it's 6:30 in the morning, bro. I go to sleep at 3:00. I wake up at 6:30. My girlfriend's like doing her hair. It's her birthday. She's probably excited to get up. You know what I mean? Whatever. And I'm up. All of a sudden, my phone, I get a buzz. Like, what the fuck is this man doing up at 6:30 in the morning? What does he do? He sends me a fucking code. $70 code for Saints Row. I'm like, bro, and I didn't want to come off disingenuous, I don't appreciate it. But I'm like, I told him, yo, no, don't send me the code. I'm good. Like, don't send it. And he don't fucking listen, bro. But I don't want to, and that's why I had to tell you, like, yo, I appreciate it. Trust me, bro. I don't want to come off like a bitch. You know what I mean? But like, bro, listen, you've done enough in terms of just being a good friend and support. You know what I mean? For real. Like, I don't care if that sounds corny. That's just the fucking facts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but man, look, we gonna play these games, bro. Like, I told people before, man, like, look, I'm not rich or nothing like that, but $70, giving two $7 PSN codes, every 2 to 3 months is not going to affect me. But guess what? It affects someone in a positive way to where you can help them out because they're not going to forget that shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So in the grand scheme of things, what does it really look, man, at the end of the year, I'm not going to remember that $140, bro. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But I remember me fucking sending you the code knowing you're going to, like, because if you end up enjoying the game, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to remember that.
Win. Yeah, y'all both won. Yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So people just, it's not even about money, bro. This is just about me appreciating my hobby. I've been again, bro. I've been doing it since I've been 5 years old. Like,
and Strick, I'm not against you giving away. Listen, Strick, I'm not against you giving away shit. Trust me. I literally made a name out of myself by giving away shit on YouTube. I've given away plenty of shit. Trust me, I like seeing people happy too. Facts. Believe it or not, I really do. Listen, there's, like I said, me and Strick talked about this shit. Like, we love Christmas. It's our favorite holiday. Why? Yeah, we get a gift, cool. But it's when you buy somebody something and they're gonna love it, and you see their face and they open it, like that shit. That shit, that shit's like fucking dopamine to me. Like,
bro, it is like a drug, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you do good, and I talk about that all the time. Like, when you do good, bro, the universe looks out for you. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be a piece of shit. It don't even like, people don't even have to do. It don't even need to be monetary, bro. Just tell somebody, yo, man, I don't know if you're having a tough day, but yo, I hope you have a great day, man. Stay prayed up, be easy or whatever. Like, that stuff goes a long way. So it's just like, I appreciate gaming, bro. Like, I legit appreciate gaming.
I remember I was looking out for a monitor. Blaze was sitting here like, I forgot how long it was, like 3 hours. This man was helping me find the right monitor for the setup. Because I was like, it was my first time jumping the 4K, Shrek. I was like, I was on 1080p for the longest last gen. I didn't get a PS4 Pro. I was like, let me go ahead and get this 4K. He's like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, Ace of Predator, that's it. Get that. But when we were doing that, I was going through changing my desk and whatnot, make it look more, presentable. And I remember we looked at, you remember that Blaze was looking at the headset stand. You was like, yo, dog, I ain't gonna lie, this fucking headset stand will look dope on my shit. And you fucking your face lit up when I fucking bought you that, and you got it in the mail.
Yeah, it shit showed up to my door. You didn't even tell me though.
I didn't tell him. I surprised him at
the shit just showed up to my door. Yo, Big Cloud, listen, we don't listen. If I were to sit here and say, You know, listen, that shit's all dope to me. That's like, I'm not talking about. Look, I'm not saying you need to see. This might come off wrong. Like, we're not saying like, oh, that's why we're cool because BitCloud can give me a fucking mic stand or it strictly can send me. It's not about, you know how many, listen, you know how many, there's been plenty of things I've done for BitCloud behind the scenes that people don't even know about. And he knows exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to whatever. I'm not even going to get into it because it's not important. But the point is, that
it's
shit,
hard to find solid people. I just put
bro, you need solid people in your corner. You listen, you don't know what a man's going through because a man's never gonna give up his card, bro, because a man got too much pride to give up his card,
bro.
You know what I mean? He's never gonna show you his cards. He might show you a peek,
and that's what I'm saying.
Show you.
People go even further to this too, because I remember, and I remember when it was during the Horizon situation. Remember that shit, Bliss? What did I say? I wasn't gonna play Elden Ring day one. I was gonna play through Horizon, beat Horizon first, then go to Elden Ring. This fucking guy Blaze just means like, BitCloud, you're not skipping Elden Ring. He fucking buys the game. I'm like, dog, he didn't have to buy me the fucking game, but he bought the fucking game. Just forced me.
Bro, it's like it's about cultivating friendships, bro.
Yeah.
Like whole relationships. Like when you think about it, think about since COVID happened and just in general through gaming, but think about when COVID happened, like how close some people got to people just playing games. Like they still think it's about, I mean, yeah, it's about games, but it's bigger than that. Like,
you know what it is, strictly? It's Discord. I think Discord really fucking is the key here. Discord really brought out everybody closer than it really intended to. You know what I mean? Like, that was the...
Bro, like I said, when I first got on PC gaming, motherfuckers were like, hit me up on Skype. And I'm like, damn, this shit's going on. I mean, I'll just stay in my party chat on PlayStation. This is bad. You know what I mean? So once Discord came out, listen, there was mad Discords I was in, but I seen people in the voice chat like Kofi. I would never jump in. I'm like, man, I ain't jumping in there. You know what I mean?
Discord is the best thing ever, bro. Like,
100%.
I just started really using it. Like, it's the best thing ever.
The fact, and you can, and the thing is, like, you can micromanage. You know what I mean?
So much shit,
You can micromanage everything. If you don't want, like, if you want your community to be this, and this, that's what it's going to be. Nobody can infiltrate it.
Yeah, bro. Like,
you know,
our day, listen, bro, dead ass. Our days go by so fast, bro.
Yep.
Like we wake up, me and Blaze and Twin, like we would be in Discord at like legit 6:15, 6:30 a.m., bro.
Yep.
Next thing you know, like
it'd be like 5
noon.
p.m.
Like,
or something.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy because it's like we have this saying, I'm gonna put y'all down. Like there's a saying we say in our Discord, bro, and it's Hogwarts on Christmas. And I know y'all gonna laugh. It's funny because it's not when you hear Hogwarts on Christmas, it's playing Hogwarts around that time frame of Christmas because it's the holiday cheer. It's playing one of your most anticipated titles, but it's not about Hogwarts on Christmas. It's a metaphor. Yep. It's a metaphor saying that like you're with your circle, you're playing your favorite games, and you have a peace of mind that can't really be interrupted.
Right. You're with good company, like, good vibes. You just
good vibes, man. That's what it's about. So like
that's
at a
what party.
I'm saying. Like gaming is the platform. Right. Gaming is the platform, but what it's about is really developing and cultivating friendships because you're going to know these people forever, bro. Like when I'm 34, you know what I'm saying? So like if I'm 44 years old and I'm still talking to Blaze, it's definitely worth it. Like what we talking about?
God willing,
know what
man.
I'm saying?
God willing,
like, straight up.
Man.
So, yeah, man, that's what it's about. Bro. Like that's what it's about.
Because in this community, listen, if you're somebody that's spectating, like if you're just a supporter of a channel, you go around, you listen, like I see a bunch of people. Shout out to King Kizo, Pablo, all you
man, good people. What up, bro?
Eastern, you already know, like these people, like I see people jumping around, like I see all you motherfuckers in my chat and in this chat and that chat and this chat, like, but when you're a content creator, it's like you got it, like you can keep to yourself as a spectator, like you can go support who you want to support, but when you're a content creator, it's like you almost have to. You almost shout out to Rev. He said Discord's trap. Rev, I know you don't fuck with it, but yo,
what up, bro?
What's up, Rev?
You almost have to bump arms with other YouTubers. Like if you don't,
no.
Rev told me this. Now that it's so funny he's here. It's fucking see how shit works. He's like, yo, Blaze, you gotta get out there more. You gotta rub shoulders with these people. I don't like these motherfuckers, but guess what? You can like these motherfuckers. I don't like them, but you you get close to them. Not all of them are dirtbags. There's some cool people out there. You know what I mean? But
hey, Rev,
it's a risk.
Rev said what we talk about. He said what we talk about for 8 hours. Honestly, bro, we talk about a lot of stuff, bro. Games, real life stuff, like just real actual debates with
new product that's coming in. Check it out.
Like all of that stuff, man. Like, and every day's not the same, you know what I'm saying? But there's like a certain
but Strick, explain what you do. You work from home. You're doing IT. You're checking emails, shit like that.
Yeah, like I work from home, you know what I'm saying? So like I'll just get up, log on my laptop, I work out or whatever, make a protein shake, log on to my work laptop, and I'm in Discord with these cats just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? And we're just talking about like everything. You know what I'm saying? It may because again, some days you just may not be good mentally. You know what I'm saying? So like it sounds crazy, but when you're in Discord chat with people you really, really fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Like that is a safe space for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain comfort zone, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And don't underestimate what that can do for a person, man. Like, I mean, we talk about games and all of that. Relationships is just as important, you know what I'm saying, and building relationships and stuff like that. So, like, again, man, like we talk about real stuff. We laugh, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get emotional in your feelings because, again, it just may not be the day. But that's just real what it is, like really what it is. Muck just started coming in there. You could ask Muck, and he's like, he had some dope conversations with us. Bit Does It, Blaze, Twin, Dre, you know what I'm saying? And they like, bro, we got some dope people, and that's why you always hear me, man. Shout out to my people, because like I love these people, bro. Like these are people I genuinely fuck with. Like all that Twitter stuff aside, and I say that all the time. I'm like, yo, I'm good regardless. If Twitter goes away, if I lose my Twitter today, it means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I can hop in Discord with these people that add substance to my life, and we could really have conversations. Yeah, we're going to talk about games and all that, but we're going to talk about real shit as well.
Yeah.
So that's just what it is.
That's facts.
You see, the problem, like, I know Rev, man. Rev's like, when Rev's in a bad mood, he don't want to talk to nobody. And I used to be that way too. Like I used to be like, I'm
you cut people off. You don't feel
it's not even that, because you're in a shitty mood, and you ain't trying to hear none of this shit they want to tell. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I give Rev advice sometimes, and like I know he's sitting there like, man, I don't want to fucking hear this shit, bro. I'm about to hang up the phone. But like, you know what I mean? Like I know when I need him or I need Bit or Strick, like I know there's certain people I can reach out to that'll just sit there and listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen to it. Sometimes listening is important, bro. You gotta listen sometimes.
And it's the thing. It's no lot like it, bro. If somebody if they come in there for 30 minutes and don't want to talk no more, like, bro, there's never like I understand everyone not gonna feel like talking. Rev just may not be talking. Want to talk to us at that day or that time or whatever it may be, like, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But the point is like if he needed somebody or needed people to really chop it up with, and I mean chop it up. Like if something was bothering you or if something was like really going on and you want some actual substance in conversation, then yeah, we could talk. You know what I'm saying? But you know what the other thing is, Strick?
We're not taking in the see, Rev's been doing this shit for like 15 years on YouTube. You know what I mean? So that it's old to him. All this shit's old to him. Like this is new to us. Like, but like he's been through like,
the
friends,
stages,
lost friends, certain periods of you like. And bro, fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube. I'm talking about just your life, bro. What's going on in your real life, bro? If you got real life problems, that shit overshadows everything.
Period.
Sometimes a conversation can't fix it. It can help it, but it can't fix it. Yep. But like you said, it can distract you for a second. You know what I mean? It can get your mind off it for a second. But like, Rev is like an old, I don't want to call it old school, but it is like, he's like the last of the Mohicans. He don't move. You know what I mean? He moves when he want to move. He's not, he's not.
But we need him though, because he's not always going to tell people what they want to hear and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And we don't either, but we need those type of people, man. Like
absolutely, bro. Sure. Listen, there's sometimes I don't agree with a lot of shit Rev says sometimes. You know what I mean? Vice versa. Like, you know what I mean? But you need that. Like, I need somebody. Man, if I was to tell you the conversation this man told me, like, you know, yo, it's all right, you know, you can, you know, move to Florida, bro. I got my house is big enough I can fit you in. You know what I mean, I get you a job, whatever. But like, you know what I mean, shit like that, bro. That shit means a lot, bro. Because when you that's fresh. When you first lose your job like that, you're like, that shit's fresh, bro. You don't know. You got your girl on your back, you got kids, you got bills and shit. Like,
and we mean that shit too. Like, we not just saying that. Like, we mean that joint. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. If we're like, again, people will give him shit for whatever. And me and you had this conversation, bro. It's like, I ain't never talked to Rev a day in my life, but I can see, you know what I'm saying, just kind of like the type, you know, how he is. His like demeanor. He's a real person. You know what I'm saying? He not, you know, some people may not like him for his opinions or whatever, for whatever it may be, but that's just opinions. But foundationally, you know what I'm saying, he always just seems solid to me personally. It's just, I don't know if it's a vibe. I don't know if it's just something that I just see in just some people, but you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And there's always that respect, you know what I'm saying? So, and he's a vet, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, me and him, we have, you know, some stuff in common with that. So you already know the vibes. Like, shout out to Rev, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, you know, I you know, and Rev, listen, like I said, Rev eventually will be back. You know, I mean, he said, Blaze, if the views go down, hit me up. I'll pull up. Yeah, I said, Rev, listen, the views definitely went down a little bit. I may need that. But listen, but you know, anyway, you know, I think this is all great conversation. I think you know what the problem is, like, to get close to somebody, you expose yourself. You know what I mean? If you're taking a chance when you get close to somebody over the internet, you're taking a massive chance because it can turn out ugly.
I already told y'all about that, Strick. You already know. You caught the gist of that conversation, but you see what I'm saying? You took a mint, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit you gotta know. But
all right, Strick, say me and you, we started talking, right? Just like we have. I know this would never happen, but let's say we have a falling out. Now guess what? We didn't send shit to each other. We got our numbers out there. Now, if you're a piece of shit and you wanted to be a piece of shit, you got all my information, bro. Hey, fuck Blaze. By the way, here's his number. Text him right now. Annoy him all day. You know what I mean? Like, you're taking a chance, bro. Like, you know,
bro,
people might not think it's a big deal, but it's a big deal, bro.
It is a big deal because it comes down to trust, bro. Like, it's like, I give you my number. I'm trusting you to fucking use it genuinely. You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of thing. But that's no small thing. Like, I take that very seriously, bro. Like, I take that very seriously because that's your credibility. That's who you are foundationally. Like, because it's not just about that specific instance or whatever. It's about below that. It's about your foundation, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I personally look at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, like, when somebody give me their number, like, I take that seriously. Like, there's a literal trust involved. Like, all right, I'm gonna give you my number. Like, you know how to reach out to me. I'm not that accessible. So with that being said, you know, what's understood don't need to be explained.
Fact, that's a direct link to you. You know what I mean? Like, you got the shortcut, T. Bro, I don't know if I told you about that shit. Blaze already know, but I ain't gonna say the motherfucking name is, but dog, I gave my number to him, much like that. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers like give me excuses. Hey, yo, I can't make the podcast. Blah, blah. I'm okay, no problem, right? We had this falling out, and the motherfucker legit said on the stream was like, "Yo, I can never get in touch with Big Cloud because he didn't give us he never gave me the chance to get in touch." But I'm like, you got my number,
right? If people listen, if people want to get in touch with you, they can get in touch.
They will get.
I don't want to. There's too many avenues, and this might be an expose on me, right? But there's too many avenues for you to get back to somebody. You got Twitter, you got Discord, you got fucking phone number, you got iMessage, whatever. I'm just saying, like, if you really want to get in touch with somebody, if you want to talk to someone, you're gonna fucking do it, bro. Like, that's it. You're clearly moving away from something on that point. You know, and listen, Strick, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm not bringing up names. I don't care. I got no problems with nobody. I'm telling you this straight up with a serious face. I got no problems with nobody. Just do you, bro. I'm telling you, just like you've been doing. Just do you. Don't argue with people. It gets you nowhere, bro. All it does is piss you off and make you want to delete Twitter, bro.
It's funny though, man, because I really I had talked to somebody today, man, and it really put things in perspective when it comes to gaming, and like not just the Crumb Side community, but the gaming society in general. Like, you know, the people who really make the decisions in regards to who's getting codes and stuff like that. And it really just put things in perspective for me. And like, and when I seen the message, you know what I'm saying? And we'll talk about that probably tomorrow, but when I seen it, it was just like, wow.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just wow. You know, and now it's just like I like to find out the origin of stuff and how stuff really is, so I can move appropriately.
Strict.
You know what I'm saying?
Strict,
Not change
strict,
who I
strict,
am or
strict.
anything like that.
How many
Move.
times have I told you this? People on YouTube and Twitter value you off your clout, off your YouTube, off. That's what they value. Like, I don't care who the fuck you are. If I like you, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I don't care what you got going on on Twitter or YouTube. If I think you're a cool if I think you can add some sort of value to my life, and I don't mean liquid money, I mean like just value. Like
Substance.
being there, just substance. There you go. Like that's it. That's all it takes for me. Like I don't need to like, oh well, how is his Twitter followers? I don't care about that shit. Like that shit don't mean nothing to me. That's imaginary shit, bro.
You want to see some wild shit and how fake motherfuckers were? I remember I had to beg this dude. He only did it for like a few seconds, but he got a taste of just how fucking malicious motherfuckers are. They want something. And it was during the Elden Ring craze. I mean, that shit, Blaze, when I told you to go live and you didn't want to go live. How many fucking messages you got? No, I'm just saying.
No, you're right. And you know what? Like
that's how
like I said, this is not a I'll tell this story. I don't know if anybody heard it, but like I got Elden Ring early, right? Shout out to Hunt. I got Elden Ring early, right? Nobody had that shit. Nobody really. There was a few YouTubers, big ones, but nobody had that shit, bro. I felt like I had a gold mine. And Big Cloud's like, oh, come on, just turn on online on Steam.
Just like for a second, I just wanted to test it.
I said, like, Big Cloud, I'm not doing it. I was like, I'm under embargo. Leave me alone, like on that corny shit. You know what I mean? But for real, like, and I promised the person that gave it to me that I wouldn't go live. So I went live for like just 5 seconds, maybe, bro. All of a sudden, like, I got the message like, yo, what the fuck? How the fuck you playing that? It was just so funny, bro. It's like, that's how people value you, bro.
Like, how do I do it? Do I have to do this to get that? Yo, you know what I do?
Bro, listen, it's funny. It's funny because, like, man, this is what makes it so funny. This is ironic, though. Like, it's like yesterday, if anybody's seen the exchange me and a Hard 8 had. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first thing you bring up, he sent this subliminal message talking about, I looked at his YouTube channel and he barely has 100 views and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yo, like, it's funny you just people like that send personal shots because they don't even know me as a person. Like, I do this for pastime. I do it because as a hobby because I enjoy it. I don't need to be the most popular YouTuber, nor do I care. But the problem is the first thing they do is go look at your numbers for your channel and think that adds value to something. It doesn't do shit,
that represents your
because it's like, yo,
but you just started your YouTube, so regardless.
But exactly, but this is the thing. It don't even matter. Like, it's like, bro, you bringing up all of this, but wasn't he like locked up for a minute or something like that? Like, I didn't travel, you know what I'm saying? I didn't been studying and stuff like that at that point in time to put my family in better position to where we at now. You can't even relate to me as a grown ass man. We're not even on the same level, but you're bringing up some YouTube channel shit. You know what I'm saying? So really, if we get down to it, I add way more. Like, what substance do you add to me? Yeah. The first thing you bring up is my YouTube channel, but that's the problem. They put too much stock in that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't. All of that shit can literally go away today, bro. I don't give a fuck because as long as my people good, my family, my friends, people I really fuck with, as long as they are healthy, safe, and everybody good with a peace of mind and we could communicate, we good.
Yeah. Strict. Like, look behind you. Do a 360 on your chair, bro. Like, really. Look. You don't need YouTube, bro. YouTube is a hobby, bro. Right? YouTube is a hobby, bro. Like, that's like a lot of people gotta understand when they would say, Blaze, you don't upload, man. Like, listen, this is a hobby.
It's a hobby.
I like the super chats. It's cool, bro. Like, who don't want extra money? It's cool. Yo, it's honestly for me, it's more of like, damn, like he dropped a bag. He really supported me. Like it's more like, yo, you see Red Hood in the chat with that little logo next to his name. Like he's a member.
Red
bro.
Hood, what up, bro?
That means there's levels to everything. But my thing is, like, it don't fucking matter, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you judge me for me, bro. Judge me like, yo, you know what I mean? As a man, like, you know what I mean? And the problem is people don't know you in real life. So they all, you know what? It's a fault. You know what I mean? Like, all they can do is judge you off your YouTube strict because they don't know you.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't even be like, and I need to do better with the reason I brought up that whole thing with, you know, like really putting things into perspective about gaming and stuff like that. Like I bring it up because now I know just not to respond to stuff, man. Like
exactly.
And look, and before I knew not to respond to like certain accounts, you know, soccer accounts, stuff like that, because they obviously be trolling. Yeah. But then there's like the real popular ones who's just as bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not responding to them either because it doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't do anything. I'm wasting my damn time. You know what I'm saying? And they're just doing it because they want to try to get to me, but you can't. Like, no one's going to get to me over a freaking internet, fam. Like, I made it back home from Afghan. I don't know how many times I got to say that shit, bro. Like, you're not going to break me. You're not going to do it. It's not happening. It's not. Like, so it's just like, look, man, I'm not responding to no stupid shit no more. None. So if you used to that kind of strict, then that's dead. Like, don't even waste your time.
I love it, bro. Strict. I love it. It's tough. It's tough to do. Listen. I go through this shit a lot, bro. It's very hard not to respond to some of these people. I feel like burying a lot of people. You know what I mean? Some people think they're the fucking shit. Hold on. Some people think they really that person, or that like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, man, you ain't fucking shit. You know what I mean? Suck my fucking dick. You know what I mean? Some people think. Listen, bro. Some people really think they really like. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm just saying, like, yo, we all living, bro. We all flawed.
The fucking desk go with.
We're all flawed, bro. Oh, that's all I'm saying. Like, look at me. You see me? I'm an Italian. I got a small nose. You know, I'm flawed.
You know, that's false, but okay.
Oh, well, I got a bit on my phone. I got a big nose. Bro, the thing is, we're all flawed, bro. Like, listen, I ain't shit, bro. I got fucking a measly 4,000, so I ain't shit. I'll say it over and over again. My point is, just fucking, you know what I mean? Just keep. Forget it, bro. It's not worth talking about. It's not worth talking about.
It's just not worth responding to, man. Like, it's just not, bro. And again, I kind of know, like, remember when I told you, like, when stuff happened and I really see it for what it is, I stopped right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
the right thing. You cut all shit. Right. You cut all
the process is finding out what the origin is. But after I found out, like, it's dead right then and there.
You've been in a better mood too,
that with
right?
the whole Colton gas thing, it's been dead, and I ain't been console warring since, and I'm not going to. Same thing here, bro. When it really put things in perspective, and I see what really goes on and how it really is, I'm like, oh,
you saw my journey when I did shit back in the day. You know what I mean? I had all these quote unquote friends. You know, I thought everything was good and good to go and shit, right? But no, I slowly started seeing the layers. You know what I mean? And I pulled back. And what happened? A lot of them are not around now, are they? But also look at the positives side of it.
Yeah, like I peep game.
I'm in a better mood. Yeah,
I peep game with people on Twitter, and I peep, like, it's just I don't say nothing because I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know what they say, man. Like, just because you got your cards in your hand don't mean you gotta fucking play them, bro.
Yo, check this out. I told Strick the other day. Strick was live. I said, Strictly, and I told him this maybe 10 times already. I said, Strick, what you got in your chat? You got 30 people watching you right now. I said, pay attention to those 30 people, because those 30 people are here
for you.
And this is like no pun intended. Strictly, they're here strictly because they fuck with Strictly. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no, you know what I mean? Like, they like you. There's something that you bring to them. Like, oh, this guy's cool. He's entertaining. He's whatever it might be. He got cool statues, whatever. They like something about you that they're pulling up, because I tell you this, I use this word all the time. Perception is a motherfucker, bro. Yep. You know what I mean? If somebody wanted to cancel me and he has enough influence, he can give it a good run for his money. I'm serious. You got these rabid, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm trying to say is like, if I had 10 people in here right now, bro, I'm just saying people gotta stop fucking viewing people off YouTube accounts, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we all start somewhere, bro. We all start somewhere, bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Bro, I used to stream to nobody, bro. Me, my son's iPad, and my girl's phone. I had 4 viewers. They were all from me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm over here talking to nobody. It don't matter, bro.
It's because a lot of people in the community, man, like, do you fuck with somebody because you like them, or do you fuck with them because of who they are,
or what you can get?
Yeah, what you can get. Because like for me,
what you can
like,
get is a big.
That's the one.
I'm all about the substance, and I'm all about like developing and cultivating friendships and really building. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I see fake stuff, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And one of the, and I can tell people, you know, like this bigger content creators and stuff like that, like they be coming for me because people been in this community so long and they always brag about it. But you got bigger content creators who be frauds and mofos just be letting it slide. But I don't let this shit slide. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when someone's vulnerable and a person knows that vulnerability, what's the first thing they do? They start panicking and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Then the excuses happen. Well, because of it, no, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's just like that's part of what it is with me.
But Strick, I'm not saying that you gotta listen. I like when people come on and say, yo, I don't like that guy. He's a fucking
me too.
Dude. You know? I like that. Yo, listen, I like there's certain morals I fuck with. Like I like when somebody says, listen, I don't fuck with him, he's a goofball, he's a clown, whatever. I like that. It's okay to say that. I co-sign that shit. I really stamp that, bro. If you don't like somebody, fuck it. You don't like them. That's it.
And I can't help how you feel. Like, I'm not afraid to tell anybody how I feel about anything, bro. Like, that's the thing. And that's what I'll be talking about when I say, bro, I will smoke their favorite content creators. It's because, bro, I don't back down from nobody. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, foundationally, you know, I grew up in rough areas. I grew up in a rough household, and I went to the military, and I had to come back from deployment twice. You know what I'm saying? So what am I be scared to talk to anybody about anything for?
That's
you know
what I'm saying.
So and that's what it's about. It's like, nah, bro, when you really up against somebody who not backing down at all, it's a whole different ballgame. You know what I'm saying? But now that I see it from a really certain perspective from the gaming community and gaming as a whole, and you know what I'm saying, as society, it's like, okay, I'm not even going to indulge in the stupid stuff because it's not going to get me nowhere. But make no mistake, the mindset is still the same. It's just what it is, bro.
That's facts.
The problem is, right, people sometimes get intimidated. And how they grow up is how you grow up is going to reflect how you are over the internet. Like, if you grew up, no offense to anybody that's growing up with, with money or whatever the case may be, but it really does reflect on you as a person. Like, if you think I'm going to be scared of this when I fucking had to survive dudes that literally are hunting for me, like I'm going to war, and I'm speaking about you, like you're going overseas, literally there's people that want to kill you. You know what I mean? Like, if you got to deal with it, like, I don't understand how you'd be afraid of any man, period, woman, man, over the internet. How, like, I can't even comprehend that, bro. And that's not even it. Again, it's how you were brought up. Like, I think your past experience are going to reflect how you are, how you carry yourself, for real. Like, fuck the internet.
And we all like share that kind of same mentality somewhat in different ways in our Discord. Like, you already know, you know what I'm saying, certain shit that I dealt with coming back home. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like the sense of me being afraid and somebody really thinking I feel bad because you talking about my channel sounds crazy. Yep. If you really know what I've been through.
Shit you've been through, yeah, exactly. That's not even minuscule. That's like not an afterthought. Yeah.
And so that's why I just always tell people, bro, like the dope people
know the story
in the community, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That like the real dope people, bro. Like, it ain't even about the followers and all of that. Some of the most dope people in the community don't even have a lot of followers because it ain't even about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mofo's always talking about quality over quantity. Well, keep that same mindset when it comes to followers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, for real, most of the people we really mess with don't even got that many followers, dog. Dead ass.
You know why though? You know why I like, because they're not persuaded in any way, bro. They're just being them. There's no you know what I mean? They don't gotta say shit to keep their popularity up. They don't gotta do shit. You know, and I'm not saying everybody move that way. I'm not saying everybody move that way, but the majority.
There is a trend though. Motherfuckers feel like motherfuckers feel like they gotta throw one under the bus to keep this side happy.
You ain't gotta step on my neck to climb up the ladder, bro. You can step around me, bro.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
I don't understand that shit.
Or like this, you can help people out, bro. Like
we talk about that for Discord. Like when we in Discord, we talk about everything. We chill, we relax, we play games. A lot of these other Discords don't operate like that. It's kind of like a fucking like a mob type of shit they act like. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what he doing this week? You know what I mean? Oh, yo, you think you can get in that pocket?
Bro, the thing is, like, listen, if you get into an argument with someone over the internet, two things are gonna happen. Either you're gonna argue on Twitter or you're gonna argue on Discord on YouTube. So you're gonna make a video, someone's gonna make a video. Okay, and what the fuck am I like? What are you scared of? The video response? Yo, listen, like I said, if you survived high school,
exactly,
you have nothing to be like. What are they gonna say? They're gonna talk about your facial features. They're gonna talk about, you know what I mean? What can someone say about, oh, Blaze, you got a big nose and a big dick? All right, and what? You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna say? Like, what? Listen, that's the thing. What are you motherfuckers scared of? You know what I mean? They people gotta stop walking on eggshells. Like, say you don't fucking like somebody, say it, bro. I co-sign it.
Yeah. Say how you feel. Say how you feel. Have the conversation.
Like, ain't no beef, but they talk about you more than anything. Like, okay,
bro, I don't talk. Listen, when I'm playing, I'm chilling. I'm really not worried about nobody. I'm just chilling, bro. And if somebody gets brought up in a conversation, that's just what it is. It's brought up. It's just conversation, bro. Yeah. I listen. I got no hatred in my heart anymore, bro. You know what I mean? There's people I don't like on this on like, especially like on the pony side. There's a couple fake people I want to call up. But
yeah,
I got no heart in my head. Like, listen, I got no, you know what I mean? Like, I got my own fucking.
They ain't no heart, but
I'm not trying to worry about anybody else or what they think of. I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah. But on some real shit, like, I don't give a fuck about none of, like, if you don't like me, then suck my dick, bro. Period. Suck it. I don't give a fuck. Like, you don't mean, listen, if you don't like me, what is that gonna, why am I gonna even worry about that? Keep it moving. I don't give a fuck. It's not gonna do nothing for me.
It don't affect you as a man, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you provide and protect your family, you know what I'm saying, and all of that other stuff. Not to mention just other stuff going on in this world. I don't gotta be worried about what somebody else think about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like me, cool, bro. If you do, cool. Like, I like substance, and I like building like actual friendships and relationships with dope people. That's just what it's about for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's really reflective just off of my personal experience going overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just all of that stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just because there's an appreciation with it. Time.
Yeah.
Like, money come and go, bro. But you're not getting your time back.
That is facts. About to turn fucking 30 in 6 days. Right. I don't got that legit. Time is precious as fuck to me. I don't have time for this.
From this point forward, y'all not gonna see me arguing with no people, but it's just I'm not, bro. Like, I'm not. I'm talking about games. I'm talking about gaming. You know, just random other stuff, man. But I'm not arguing with these fools, bro. I'm not wasting my time. That's that.
That's why you don't see collabs as much with me. You know what I mean? Like, I just
listen. Hey, shout out to you for being a new member. 27. He said, I'm scared to invest time in my own channel. Don't be scared, man. Just upload what you want to upload. That's my thing. Don't go with trends. Just upload what you want to upload. If you do shit that you want to do, you'll enjoy it much more than just trying to fit in by posting something and being the first to post it. You know, that's the thing. That's the wave now. Like, oh, who's gonna be the first to post a video about Jim Ryan saying that?
Because there's no agenda attached to it. When you don't care about none of that, there's no agenda attached to it. And when there's no agenda, they can't check you on it at all. There's nothing they can do. Nothing.
RRD, shout out to you with the 2 bills. He said, I'm an Xbox guy and I even like Blaze. Pony suck. Listen, bro. Like I said, man, I prefer PlayStation, but listen, no Xbox guy can point the finger at me, bro. Look behind me. Go look at my. You know what I mean? I play all them Xbox games. You know what I mean? So hey, I appreciate that though. Like, I don't listen, Big Cloud. We've said this over again, bro. Fake people are everywhere. You just got to know how to maneuver, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I remember what Big Cloud was getting I remember Big Cloud was getting a lot of viewers on his channel.
Getting close to 1,000.
You were seeing a lot of people fluctuate, and they were pulling up and, hey, what's up? And they wanted to join the Discord or join the podcast. And Big Cloud would always extend the olive brands. Like, you know what? Yeah, come on the podcast. I used to say to him, I said, Big Cloud. Then I not tell you, I said, Big Cloud, stop inviting these motherfuckers on your podcast off air. Like, if they're scheduled to be there, let them come on. But don't. I said, stop inviting these fucking guys on the podcast randomly, because they're only there because the situation is popping. I said, and I said, sure enough, as soon as shit slows down, because whatever reason it's no topics, there ain't shit to talk about, whatever the reason is, we ain't gonna get into that. But you see how people stop showing up. Those same people that were begging to be on the podcast, where are they?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know.
Wow, thank you, Cage. I appreciate that. Thank you for the membership. Appreciate that.
Gage, you're not gonna fly Trump.
PS Rewind. I see you in the chat. What up, bro? What's going on with you?
PS Rewind. But yeah, like this is great conversation, bro.
Oh yeah,
this is the type of conversation I like having, man. Like this is the shit that gets me. Yep. I mean,
it makes you think, you appreciate it, and guess what? It's gonna like stick with you forever. Like it's gonna stick with you forever, bro. Like the substance of the conversation itself. You know what I'm saying? Like back, 3 years from now, when we still talking about random games or whatever it may be, and you going through something or whatever it may be, you're gonna be like, yo, man, let me hit up Strick so we can talk about this. And you're gonna think about, remember this conversation we had on the podcast, this, and the third. Like that stuff is important. Like
what's your goal, Strick? What's your goal on YouTube?
Like honestly, I don't. This is gonna sound crazy, man, but I really don't have goals, man. Not for YouTube.
Okay.
Because it's something that I just genuinely enjoy doing in regards to talking about games, talking about whatever I feel like talking about. Like, and honestly, bro, like it doesn't matter if I have 100 subs or 1K. Like, I genuinely do not care. Now, I mean, I really don't, because I just enjoy talking about it. Like for example, when the Last of Us remake come out, I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna talk about my experience about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not doing it to get views. Again, that's the origin of it. The origin of it is I care about gaming and I care about talking about it. Because again, we couldn't do this when we were younger. I'm 34, but we didn't have these platforms. We didn't have these opportunities to talk about.
We didn't have the funds. We didn't have the funds either.
Yeah, and the funds. So now I have that opportunity. So I'm gonna talk about it. If one person view it, fine, like it don't bother me. Like I'm literally gonna think the same. I just like talking about something that I love, which is gaming.
Bro, not only that though, we weren't disconnected like on some real shit. Like beforehand, especially going back to when E3 like first was a thing with G4, you would think like Sony and all these companies were untouchable. Like that you couldn't really interact or get anywhere near them unless you attended these events. Now you got social media, you got Twitter. It's like you got direct feeds to these dudes.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, look, that's what I'm saying. Like, it don't even think about it. I can't wait, but I swear to you, I can't say this. I cannot wait until we can physically go to the next like gaming event or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like trying to link up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up, really break bread. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, like we tight now, bro. But at that time, like we like friends, bro. Yep. Like you really my people.
You know what's the best part though? The best part is running into that motherfucker that's been hating on you.
See how that energy shift, it changed.
And he's like, "Oh, Strick, what's up? Come on, man. You know I'm just fucking trolling,
like
dog.
Blaze,
come on,
like
man."
Blaze,
exactly.
Like Blaze,
the energy gonna be different.
He gonna take Big Cloud now. You know, just put him in the what's up, motherfucker?
The energy just gonna be different, and I'm not even gonna trip. I'm gonna dap him up, and I'm gonna be like, yo, what up? And I'm gonna leave it at that. But it's just because in the back of my mind, I know how these people rock. The energy is different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm literally the same person. That's why I get on camera so much. Because this is like, yo, like
you a real person,
bro. Like I'm not faking. No, I don't fake. I don't do none of that. I am who I am. That's that. Honestly, bro.
You ain't hiding. Yeah, you ain't hiding, bro. You know what I mean?
At all.
And hey.
Yo, it's fucked up. I saw the shit in the chat. I just saw it in the chat. Oh no, chill.
You said when Blaze bumps 20p at E3.
Come on.
Ain't gonna be no fucking bump. That motherfucker gonna
run over a toe. He ain't gonna bump me.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
I ain't got no problem with. Shout out to Tony Polanco, man. I ain't got no fucking problem with that guy.
I appreciate you, Luke, man. What up, Luke? Shout out to Luke.
He was just running his. He just kept taking shots at me, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
stupid.
But this the thing. Did he like? It don't even matter, man. For real.
Y'all crazy, Tony. Whoa, man.
Like it really don't, man. Cause you know why? It's because we know like who these people are. You know what I'm saying? And we know that they don't keep the same energy. So it's just like I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna waste no energy on it.
But Strick, the difference is, right? I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna go to these events and I'm this tough guy and what's up.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, anything I say to you in over the internet is something I would say to you in real life, bro.
That's a fact.
That's just the facts. Like, I'm not trying to be nobody else but myself, bro. I can only be the best version of me, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm Mike Tyson. I'm not saying you know what I mean, bro? he's
admitting. He's admitting it right in time. That's right, boy. Submit it.
Big Cloud.
Submit it.
Big Cloud. Yo, you know.
Big Cloud over here trying to instigate.
Fucking guy, bro. You know what I mean? He knows I got a couple Heinies in me, dog. You know what I mean? Nah, it's all good, bro.
Man. To me, man, I'm gonna go to those events, you know, for a great time, bro. Like, I mean, I missed out on those events, man. Like, so I definitely plan on going, you know, to Game Awards if we can go. They already said, I think E3, you know, we'll be able to go, you know, if nothing crazy happens. So I'll be going there too, you know, and yeah, bro, like, and I'm gonna dap it up with just people, you know. This is who I am. Like,
bro, we all getting beers. For sure.
Come on, PS Rewind. Remember that before I roast you, dumbass. Yo, shout out to Mo Chocolate. He said September 8th. It's rumored the PS showcase date. I mean,
it's not confirmed. So I mean,
yeah, but he said,
"What up, Mocha Chocolate 9K? What's going on? Yeah, I can't wait. Like,
hey Mocha, I forgot to reply to your message. I got your message, bro. Anytime you feel like you want to, for sure, we can schedule something. My bad.
Yo, Mo Chocolate is a guy. He go all the porn conventions.
Yeah,
he ain't worried about E3, bro. He's sticking his face in these asses. You know what I mean?
He got a porn convention to go to around the corner, you know.
That ass. Yo, King Kiso, this King.
I mean, a real one too.
He a real one, bro. Even though they jumped me in Discord the other night in Jags, you know what I mean?
King Kiso much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like,
absolutely.
Chris with the PS Rewind, Chris Solid.
King Kiso's an old head too. You know what I mean? Not just like. You know, when I say old head, I'm saying guys around our age, right?
Like the old soul type thing, bro.
Right.
Like,
old soul type thing, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to all y'all, bro, that showed support, that came by. You know, GamesCom was, you know what I mean, it kind of came and went, but you know, listen, that's why I try to tell you.
Talk about, yeah.
SolidCast is a gaming podcast, yes, but as soon as them shits dry out, we always been you can go to the first episode to the latest one. It's always been gaming topics. Then let's talk about some real life shit. Gaming topics, or let's bring up a story. Let's get a conversation going. Because
what's bothering
a real conversation, you can't fabricate that, bro. Like that shit just hits different, and people feel that shit in the chat. You think people, there's certain people in that chat. I'm telling you that have past experience. They're like, yeah, you know what? I fucking feel that, he a real one. That's just what it's about, bro.
Yeah,
that's what it's about, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Mo Chocolate. That Sonic game looked mid. I'm sorry,
but some people are Sonics. You listen, you gotta understand. They grew up with Sonic.
They're Sonic.
So Sonic, they're willing to look past a lot of shit because Sonic is what they grew up on, bro. That's like someone. Yeah. That's like you saying I don't fuck with Mario Brothers, but like.
Yeah, true.
Some people I grew up with Mario Brothers too, but then I eventually kind of moved on. But there's some people that just stuck. That shit impacted them so much that they stayed with that platform. You know what I mean? I appreciate that somewhere in time, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Like, I go back and read these comments, like, yo, when people are telling me, like, oh, you got the, like, no, like, this is all humble, as humble as I can say it, bro. When people come up and tell me that I got the best podcast, like, go look at all those comments, bro. Everybody's saying the same shit. It's not like I'm making shit up, bro. You know what I mean? When they say that shit to me, I feel like we do. And it's strict. That's what I want. Now that you brought that up, the real one, right? Your YouTube shit, you might not care, but of course, you got a lot of shit that you want to. You got a lot of stories you want to tell, right? And you want to be able to reach as many people as you can. If you can touch somebody, or like take somebody out of a direction that they were spinning out of control, like, you know what I mean? You never know what someone else's words can affect people. So what I'm saying is to you is, yeah, you might not care about it, bro, but don't you think, like, I'm telling you, I'll put money down on the line, bro. Give it time, because this YouTube shit is a grind, bro. I'm telling you, it's the hardest shit to. I'm telling you, you are one of those guys that just are so genuine and you keep it real. It's gonna add up sooner or later. Trust me. And when it happens, now what? Now you let a real one through the door. You're gonna have to deal with that. So that's all I'm gonna say to you.
No doubt, bro. No doubt.
Bit, what's up with RGT? We didn't have RGT last week, right?
No. Yeah, no, we didn't have it last week. We'll definitely go for sure. We'll do it this week and just cover Gamescom, where the fuck's going on.
That's the thing, like one more thing, chat. So if I get this job, my job will be 10 o'clock to 6 in the morning, right?
When you get it, you got it.
I got it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the podcast.
Just bi-weekly. Again, you think? I mean,
still don't matter if I have a podcast at 9 o'clock and I got to be at work by 10.
Let's do the show early. Let's do the show earlier, like
maybe 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you can drop it like 8, 7 to whatever. Yeah,
I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just
maybe 8 will be the sweet spot for it. That way you at least get an hour, some change.
Yo, I might be able to do it right there in the office, bro. Fuck it. Shut the door and just run the podcast.
Or you can ask for how I did my job. I asked for Fridays off, Get that.
Yeah, you could
Wednesday
just ask
off.
for that time and then like maybe ask to see if you can come in late.
Yeah,
I mean, just brainstorm it.
Don't
just brainstorm it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't gotta come up with like nothing right now.
When they ask for availability, just check, say, like, what days you can get up. I'm like, hey, okay.
Yeah, but
Wednesdays, and can I get like, I don't know, Saturday or something? Man, I don't know.
Maybe I can ask them, like, yo, let me come in at 12 on Saturdays, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah.
At 12. Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out, bro.
Yeah,
I appreciate that, Luke. For real, I appreciate that. Job is more important. It is, but you know what? This is important to me too, bro. You know what I mean? Like this conversation, the interaction with the chat. You know what I mean? Making sure y'all. You know what I mean? Yo, you know what I mean? Y'all stuck with us for 2 hours and some change, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Kept you guys busy, kept you guys' mind right. That's it, man. That's what it's about.
Yep.
But I want to thank everybody for the super chats and new members. I appreciate y'all. Strick, gotta plug your joint.
Hey, you say what?
Go plug your
shit.
Plug it.
Oh, you already know, man. Strictly
put a link
Gaming,
to it.
Man.
Let's get a link.
Yeah, put a link in it. There you go.
Yeah, man. Strictly Gaming, man. Y'all know I just be on Twitter, man, talking about games. We got a community, man, like no console war, man. So if you're just interested in just talking about games and all of that with all of that extra stuff, and look, by all means, I'm not saying people get like, some people just enjoy doing it, nothing wrong with that, whatever. But I just don't do it. And the community is where we get a lot of gamers, man. So you already know, man. Just at STLCTY03. I do have my YouTube channel, which is also Strictly Space Gaming. And I just like talking to real people, man. I like talking about video games, man, and I like talking about shit that actually matters. You dig? So no agendas, no narratives, just a real person. So with that being said, that's all I
got. And that community thing, y'all can request to be in it. You know what I mean?
just requested for that too. No.
Yeah, you can request it. And look, and what he means by no console war is like, yo, you got gameplay clips, whatever. You got, you know what I mean? You want to share something? It don't.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You had a good day and you bought a new car. Fuck it, post it. Like we're not.
Facts, setups, man.
Yeah,
plug your channels. Like just talk about games. Talk about information you're excited for with games, man. Like just use your I'm not like insulting anybody telling. Just use your common sense. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be afraid to start a conversation.
Yeah, don't be afraid to start a conversation. We just not really doing no console run type stuff. I mean, I seen a lot of people just was tired of the console war. They wanted a spot where they can go to and talk.
It's
about
on its
games.
way out. Yeah,
we going to provide that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you already know, man. Hit me up, man. If you want access to that on Twitter, and once you send the invite, man, me or one of the mods or whatever accept it, man. So
there you go. RGT Friday, 5 p.m. So you find us there. Yeah, no, we had Strict on. You know what I'm saying? You always welcome come through if you want to chop it up with us, for sure. But that's what we be. We talk about everything gaming, interview people in the industry, the works. Right now we're getting our shit situated right now, our new shit for the new look, but I'm excited for that. It's gonna be a good time, man. It's a lot of shit to play. It's a lot of shit to look forward to. All the motherfuckers that want to run their mouths, fuck them. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be. And the funny thing is, I think Jay Barry hit the nail around the head. Not everybody gonna want you in a circle, vice versa. Okay, fuck him. Make your own, and keep it moving. That's it. Do your own thing.
And I know. Big Cloud. Listen, Big Cloud. Eventually, I'm telling you, like a lot of these people, he's getting a lot of PlayStation representatives that, it's just hard to get PlayStation representatives from anywhere. Like, you know what I mean? From Blue Point, like we had people from all over. Like, so what I'm saying to you is like, it's a different approach, and it takes a little time. But I'm telling you, Big Cloud, the same thing I've always told you. Give it time. When it breaks through, it's gonna break through in a big way.
Right.
The other thing I want to say is before I get the fuck out of here is I'm gonna post the merch, Jiggy merch. Just take a look at it if you're interested. Cop son, you know what I mean? Sweaters, t-shirts, whatever, mugs, whatever. Take a look at it. Helps me out. Helps help me in the channel and shit like that. But other than that, bro, just keep it fucking real. You know what I mean? And just good health, good wealth. That's it. That's all I'll say to y'all, man. Y'all have a good night.
Sir. Shout out to the chat, man. Y'all be easy.
And I know y'all like Strictly, man. I see a lot of guys saying, "Oh, we like Strictly, Strictly got a key, bro. The key's under the mat, bro. Anytime you want to come in, he just takes the key and comes in. That's it." So
yeah, man. If y'all want me to, you know what I'm saying, hop on whenever, man. Like y'all already know. Like just
I'm trying to give him I'm trying to give him exposure. Look, I have a small following, but any type of exposure I can give him from my small following, I'm willing to do it. For people that I like, I'm willing to back them up 100%. You know what I mean? If Big Cloud was just starting off, I would do the same for him. You know what I mean? Like if I like somebody, I'm willing to give whatever little light I have. If it's a flashlight, fuck it, I'm gonna shine it on.
I just like talking to y'all in the chat, man. I really just talk. I mean, I say it all the time. I just like talking to dope people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a dope chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all two are dope, man. I mean, like, me and Cassie always talking on Twitter with games and stuff, man. Shout out to Luke, Eastern Conference Gaming. Like, just dope people, man. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just what it's about. You already know the value. Dank Nate's another one. You already know. I can't list everybody, but you already know.
Too many of them, bro. Yeah, for real. I see you all. Listen, quickly. I see all you guys. One Up, Dank. Talos, all you guys. Like, there's too many to name, but trust me, the repetitiveness that I keep seeing you guys in the chat, like that. Listen, that means more to me than anybody. Like when I see new faces, like don't get it wrong. Like I like seeing new faces. But what really gets me is seeing the same people continuously come by. And so you ain't gotta donate a fucking. I don't even want the dollar, bro. Just come by. Let me see you. Let me see that you here, bro.
And knowing they're good, you know what I'm saying? Like knowing they're good mentally, man. Knowing they're like at peace. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff matters, bro. So yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the chat. Straight up.
Yo, y'all have a good Wednesday night. And we'll see you on RGT Friday, 5 p.m. Peace. Yes, NA, you already know, baby.